This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Me say the oya bema. On the say the so bema nsi so NDC mu no. On for NDC communication and come back to Kukroko. On be gine nipa nim ubesu. Afenyo Markins should be held. He needs to be held because on no static chaos no.
TV sunye ma yema mu nyina akwaba na de tene say be 5 years ni yes Sammy Gyamfi nko Kukroko kwame sefa kan show no so. Na ni nyina ye dan yase Kevin Taylor ne kan o se na me se kwame se fa kan koku ba ko hwan alotejo cops mu nyina ye MPP before kasa me MPP no ma ye MPP spokespersons enti awon sori na muka Sammy Gyamfi she do so mo mu show no so nyina Sammy Gyamfi o credentials esen mu nyina o papers esen mu nyina ena maya so many years in ambassador da afi wo hondra ya sefa kaya be patch o say NDC from fanche na o masambra show no so no se wa wonnim no betu na ese wo wa wonnim na be wa dwen se wo sa de communicate say kokokroko you will cry you be soon Afenyo Markins so ho akwadwe mu ya se asase bi 99 years lease o meka ho asem mo pese o beka ho asem na Kevin Taylor leaky papers no leaky document no leaky yes how san the cow see keep any is yes why directors why one company bim a cow denya sanketwa hey Kevin Taylor why yama na papa kete chief fan so asem mom vitantini no kunu so asem kakra wo video no do so ne wapa ntinya botre na hwe wat
13 parliament sorry Afenyo Markins edi enim no and there Afenyo Markins has been hopping from radio to radio, TV to TV for some reason obianti asie it was just a veteran of VT NDC for especially Okatakyie Blakwa ehwo na yenyina be hu say Afenyo Markins eye efutu for winiba for nsas ni nyina wagini nyina for 99 years till date Afenyo Markins to member out embeka assassin no 99 years they releasing and I said no ever seen the on Kayi. But all that he's saying is that odi 21 years not all a multi-million dollar a multi-million dollar contract. I don't care. The question is a futu for no winiba for no what Joma say for 99 years, yes or no, that's all. It's me per se a futu for no and non person moti say into Afenyo Markins also obesumi no. Well, also be MP na obesum no. How did you acquire answer for 99 years? And no mo person mu. E dey influence e politics intina unyaaye. E then a member of parliament. Etumi baby constituency or no sebio omato abama no. Otumi je omasase for 99 years. And any question no. E dey na ma otumi yesa e tumi na nipa ne di hye wunsem no. E tumi na nipa no e de ma wo sefa ne fa besom wo mo no. Tumi na nipa ndwen se omo de mawa unim nyansa wo de bekyekere man no saa tumi no na wo de age omo japade firi omo nsem so ende akorabia ohye yofrumu a wedi 0 months ana 1 month ana ebe 3 months no akora ne ye wo no kura obewu na saa asase na efutu winiba for dia no na wo Afenyo Markins wo dia eno ne question na the youth the young people omo wo efutu ene de winiba constituency ho no area ho no ibusa say den na wonko nya asase a the demand for 99 years, sorry. The demand for 99 years. You have to tell us. And these are the questions Uncle Fobusa. The ranting you are ranting. Who didn't confront them? Ufriana Okoha, what any motivational speaker. Okay, can confront how nice you are with other people, how you are their brother. Nobody cares about your foolishness. It's a simple question. Give us an answer. Into a foot for it because menoti who Afenyo Markins anka NDC ni bi or ye MP ekoji the constituency asase for 99 years anka kwasi atonka obeka. So why are you not telling us? Why are you not explaining to a futu for winiba for the say asase we maji asase dentem over 100 yes there 200 acres maji asase we nyina for 99 years adenti na wunchechire omo. But we will get there. You do hona ebedwam Afenyo Markins abo winiba for krono So we bebunu na winiba also tia say Afenyo Markins jantra oba owo nkwara kora won che no sa nkwara no they own your land asasene your modia we are here with all due respect down with futu winiba we are useless because Afenyo Markins owns your land asasene ya Afenyo Markins ne madia eno na wosa mu hu no ba yedri wa medwedwe magana for ehunu kure no it's exactly 4:35 p.m. Ghana about 9:35 platform bia edum hankwa na aso ede na ekoso Kevin Taylor NTA manfo bi shedem edidi matem moya de John Mahama is your president his excellency John Dramani Mahama on the president of Ghana and he's going to be one of the presidents on free abemuno you will finish that you better to Kwame Nkrumah because from what I know and from what I am seeing John Mahama in free office no na Ghana ya fa ntoma papa bi efra and the majority of Ghanaians are in support of everything John Mahama is doing now. Now, me say Ghana for will be surprised. Nyoma John Mahama beye in this 4 years, no. Amount for because say it will be haram for us to have two parties in Ghana. It will get to that point after John Mahama in the 4 years, no. Ghana ni bia ni obeto aba ama MPP. I am telling you for a fact. Ghana for be say one party state is very important. And democracy or PPP or CPP omunyina party yengu omunyina be ho but 99% of Ghanaians are working akọ ballot be akọ to abano they will be voting for the NDC because what John Mahama and the NDC are about to do e bin see that lakabo kekepekecha say cheese na giraffe and daughter somewhere man say me who am che ai na madam matese say ote Villaggio madam yes, madam Villaggio. Now, say cheese for quite to be Villaggio $80 na okuja to black to be $2 more bodam. Okuja to no message obusu more bodam. Kwasi afo okura to so mo to top pizza free UK no be no Jubilee House. Munti bi da I don't know okuja to te East Legon Hills so dey and mo ya moa. Me ni okuja to come to helicopter. Me say NDC MPs monto helicopter no biaba East Legon dia North Legon nam dia besimu dan so okuja to the bana bo 7 ni apekwase abana mo nim dia mo nim dia mama nkwase afo we keka kan sam kire mo adan enwumbre mi hu se papa yi a wakoware maami a so mo mienu so mo ya journalist o se mi nimo gift anti kunu no not the Joy News ni show bi a nipa 3 bi hwe ai and okuja to ablakwa he should declare his assets and I'm so unyo hini papa bi di a kwa wansan se unyo hini papa bi di okurum ha ukobo wo to ba kwa wo yire che wo dwom na akote to kurum no wepi aba shut up there who did and okuja to should declare and what we saw mo na mote brofo enkwase abrofo na mote nwa na ekufo de bedi nkwase asem kwa mo ntuma nkasa se mema achechede ne koye de afro makogu agudie asa betena TV so be de let me say my mind and if okuja to ablakwa from what they are saying is renting $4,000 or whatever dollars every month at Trasaco or at East Legon Hills then I think hey how free kono na banjire no honda de say the oton koleba wo Burkina wona obe kire de enye oja boy we omu de me se menya boy ma ware awo me adada wo ai so ya dada meso me dada ai watoka matoka so wo si dan meso me si dan ukọ eye bon san meso me sa enti enyina dada enti dada didi dada atema ma dada so reply mema obi ko ka dada asem ma no me hu se kwa wansan so hwan tetete eyi Joy News enwumrei adan a ono oye show ni show ben a ai and you know omo no mote brofo ye de school ne kwa ne teachers lefties yes kwa wansan krampo gift anti ejao. Now how you are recovering from divorce no betina TV so can say hunu no ye jawo na wudu tu na betina ona you know if okuja to ablakwa and that and o start year show or Joy News nipa 13 share da bia 22 o disturb nipa gift anti jawo ko counseling na yan kire o sene ni oba tena gift anti or disturb young girls say marriage is nothing. If you don't marry, nothing will happen. Be a resourceful woman. Say no to na na e to sie or pe bato ne na so. Momon kan okore. Give chanti ni ko ba twitwa sa adadoa. You should ignore marriage. You don't have to bow down to a man. Satan you no ko shede no osu. Eh da be no nyambe be yi be mama me. Na o peba. O keka sa asem le kire girls o mo ye pepper dems wo ron we gwasiafo. Papa dem follow way. Mundidi, uni aduane di, oso ta oga. Who did he? Who know that Oga committee? Who know Oga confusion? Oga na feed you, and we don't understand why. Hey, Oga na feed you. Who do two know about now? Say, we don't care. Hey, nana kwa Okasi said there kwa ansa said there kwa pay bitra ye jawo. Kwa counseling, lutrot mo ho, kan kwase asem nchire na fa bi tu trim. Also give the go ho papa be janes baby mo. Okay, kan kwase sam. Inti munja sam pepper them for no way. Hey, in Bribery Ghana. And here we are pepper them. And men, we do not understand. A combine them, my ass be there, and the entire and woman should be resourceful and independent. But say, hey, Ghana now very independent. Ghana now very independent. Ghana now very resourceful, very independent. You know, it took what 20 years. We are not very resourceful and independent. Our Ghana. Sugar that the most or two mumbre once near Muamo. Men count. Na sugar for Muamo. Now we Jimmy na pepper them. And the giraffe and daughters, you see, or to project the Villaggio. Giraffe and daughters. Okay, bro, footing and normal correct you. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. We say it this way. I'm going to into plot. I'm going to bro for chair. CNN presenters plot. Come to Toby. And I see, no, Abrabono said, they are just patching from Sabah Hall to Mensa Sabah Hall to Mensa Sabah Hall to Edia Hall, Ekufu Hall, and to the jet. And Oma patch will be let the Chrome hand a better say a year for 5 years. Kwame Sefakai, any Peace FM, NDC for decided so Munkohobium. Now, what happened? Ninyana say Sammy Gyamfi, who is a lawyer or the communications director at NDC at a point. Echo Peace FM. Kwame Sammy Gyamfi school awako Kwame Sefakai Kobi. Nyoma Sammy Gyamfi akan Kwame Sefakai kan bi on assassin. Kwame Sefakai ewiase nyina gempa nafti e no koye. Okosia senior etwa flem. But because Ghana at a point, the journalists view who say omu nyankopon. So at a point, a lawyer like Sammy Gyamfi, who communicates for the biggest political party in this country, you know, he was humiliated by a nafty product like Kwame Sefakai. Now, Yenina Kayi in some see, and Peace FM for some reason, Kwame Sefakai about radio so. I don't know where maybe on by a couple of weeks on bar radio, so we know no more say there nobody cares. Well, Fred, our Peace FM Kokro show no so. And all patchow. And Nikoto Jegu form na all pa NDC shall say, oh, FSA nyina de esinenko na Nikokro show na to binimuno. Yen tam show na NDC in Sambraso. Utie ni here, there are some corrections we need to make here. Kwame Sefakai or a mere host. On your extraordinary person, on your a CEO of a company, at least from what I know, on your CEO of Peace FM. Despite group, Kwame Sefakai on your manager, or you just a normal employee. You tian the car, the salary, you said your man, watchman's salary. But when you are listening to an apology to the NDC, you know, for 5 years, this Ekufuado appointee, a friend Kwame Sefakai, did not see it right to apologize to NDC. That is one thing. We will come there. They be amika just penny for the Ghana Jimia and Montemase. And they still did not understand how the media space was being shaped. They didn't understand how things were changing. So they thought to say, Ometmatina radio so ada nipa. Indirectly, what he was doing is or pa NDC show. And in his apology, he made a statement I need to correct him. Say, they have the biggest platform in Ghana. He's a liar. Peace FM is one of the weakest morning shows in Ghana. Peace FM. It is not the biggest morning show in Ghana. Even in his apology, he was lying with pride. Oh, a handtainer was uncle for Wisuno. Where they don't know, say they need or some problem was sick. No mutie nyansa nkwara de ba no omogye so mo jot ni wi ni apetition ni wi a ye nyina ye Jimmy, so we have to toe the same line, the same punching. Let me set the record straight. Kwame Sefa baby or will be a catch as a Peace FM, and you're the biggest platform. In fact, and your Peace FM, Kokroko Morning Show is one of the least listened or watched show in Ghana. It's my man funny to the ticker cracker to say, or was some big platform be or your CEO or your CEO. Kokroko, why do you Juma Pa won't see? Because there's nothing in Kokroko. Now, Okatakyie, we need the NDC and the NDC needs us. The NDC does not need Peace FM. Oh, some of the pachawa, the arrogance and the pride, the ego, and this kind of munipa kind of apology, no. The NDC does not need Kokroko Morning Show. For 5 years, the NDC did not come on Kokroko. And NDC from 106 went to 137 all the way to 182 or 83 without Kokroko. Into the NDC does not need Kokroko. So if you are going to apologize, be intelligent enough to say you didn't kwasiasem. But don't come and sit there and make it look like say your platform there anywhere the NDC cannot do what they want to do. These are things. Mosan kokura we amutu fin. Monen kwara na deda and amutiti radio so twantro for about 8 years. 16, 22, 23 years. Matna radio so twantro. Your democracy and kese no. People like you Kwame Sefa. And you see, we are going to go back a little bit and see the arrogance and the foolishness these old men led by Kwame Sefa exhibited at Kokroko or on Kokroko Morning Show. I'm not going to talk for the NDC, but I'm going to speak as a Ghanaian because radio so that is how Ekufuado to be capitalized as I speak. Kwame Sefa is an appointee of Ekufuado. Let's not get it wrong. Sammy Gyamfi as a lawyer, all that he was asking for the last 5 years, Kokroko Morning Shows was that panel no any favorable to the NDC and no more position. And that you being the host and your production team, no, just tweak the panel a little bit to favor NDC. And no, Sammy Gyamfi ko raise by. That's all. Sammy Gyamfi did not say Kwame Sefa and kwara na akodi omoto ewa Akosobo hotel no jai. Wan kasa we na wonom no jai. Ana George na abon mo hunu mu jai. Or say panel na ya betina morning show no so anopa no. Obi ti say eye Alote Jacobs we Jimmy onye NDC ni. Do not let people, don't portray him on the show as an NDC person because Oyekwasia. Kweku Bako is an NPP in and out who works at the Jubilee House. A dirty riffraff like Kabila, the whole bon petition, whole kind is an NPP person. Somebody like Kwame Duncan, a stupid fanti, Jimmy, is an NPP person. Openyina Jakum, only the Obianim, or your NPP ni mapa. Meaning the reason why Openyina Jakum TV so and our radio so your politics because Adi Okosia and for politics. So the NDC came to you and said, say, just make sure you open your panel and add 1 or 2 NDC communicators to your panel. And no. That is what Sammy Gyamfi suggested to you, Kwame Sefa. But because there was an agenda, mon penifon kwasiafo e gadae mo gangi up na mo disgrace akwara no. But akwara certification ekuta mo en kwasiafo na mo ti radio so ni nyina na obi ampo ni bi. Let's be, these are facts. Listen. Time 5 years ago na mo frustrated mishandle Sammy Gyamfi as the communications director. NPP nkwasiafo ekwampo omo communicators a omo nim hwe no. Because money omo mishandle mo. Kwame Sefa Alote Jacobs, Kweku Bako, Kwame Duncan, Atik Mohammed o Jimmy, Smart Sapon, MPP poster, Kromfowe. All these people sitting on your show, morning show, Kokroko, Obi anyone no certification, a chance Sammy Gyamfi. But you old men with dirty asses deliberately decided to push Sammy Gyamfi and the NDC out because Namon Kwasia MPP na. But Sammy Gyamfi had gone on social media to say the panel wasn't fair. In fact, it was against the NDC. That's all. And this is the whole communications director of the NDC. And this mere employee, Onyo Biao, Yene Jimmy or Ghana, and Yesu Kwasi Asamso. Otna Radio so embarrassed a whole communications director of the biggest political party in power. And that this same chain smoker, Abetna Radio say, NDC here, Omuno here NDC. Now, after Amopamo Sammy Gyamfi and NDC for free Kokroko Suno, he brought with him his group of pedophile, dirty ingrates are from Impeniform Kokroko so, and this is how they jubilated because they had succeeded in pushing the NDC from Kokroko. Senebeya MPP Kufuadon Kwasiafono can take over Ghana and destroy us. Right after that, Kwame Sefakai, a board chair of NPA. So you could see clearly, say, they basically put this thing together all because in 2016, Ekufuado about power 2017, they wanted to make sure Omoyi NDC a free system. I'm not done say voila, NDC say one baby peace FM Kokroko. Because that was how they felt to say they could control your minds. On say Janda no starting. On the latter part of the conversation, Kokubako told Kwame Sefakai, "Oh, we had this conversation yesterday. Yeah, you can't want some." But from the beginning of the show, Kwame Sefakai was pretending that he had forgotten. Kokubako like, there's a missing link. Why is that Koko Konja? I can't eat in the Nisa Bob. Kwame, now there's a missing link. You NDC for one representative. Our cookie story no more deba. In terms of the latter part of the conversation, Kwame Sefakai admitted that they had the conversation about this yesterday. So why is it that Kokubako come and sit here and say, "Oh, Kwame, there's a missing link"? He says it. But you see, when you listen to them, they were so excited. Kwame Nadan can sing green, voila, opponent, oba, Kokroko, because that time they could lie. They used at the Aloteje Corps and the Omudene say NDC. Inti they will say Aloteje Corps no oya MP onya NDC nyo but no we NDC. Aloteje Corps statement will be kibiano. Emina me regional chairman no. Emina me what NDC no. When somebody is listening, they automatically affiliate of Aloteje Corps because I'm paying to NDC. So it was a strategic move by Kwame Sefakai to bring Aloteje Corps. So nebeya Aloteje Corps statement will be making. Obekas Aloteje Corps is speaking for himself, but the people out there listening to Aloteje Corps, they hear his voice and see him as an NDC. So when the NDC came out, Amobeka said, "Wait there, it is not fair, no." They came to sit on radio. Oh, Kwame Duncan, voila. Kokubako, Kwame, there's a missing link. Aloteje Corps, we mwe Jimmy. Now, Sana Kwame Sefakai say, we have tried, and my producers, let me tell you people this. Me, I don't care the decision the NDC will take. When this matter happened, Kwame Sefakai or a mere host of Peace FM or Nyobiawo, yani Jimmy Ogan and Tra, when this issue happened, the NDC tried everything possible to resolve this matter behind the scenes. I am saying it. Chairman General Asiedun Ketia, Oni Fifi Kwetemo, I think that time Fifi Nyambayana. The General Secretary then and the General Secretary that was Asiedun Ketia. Any party in Penifo Efre Kwame Sefakai said they want to mix Sefakai at NDC headquarters. Mumuja Sefakai said, did he go? Sefakai told them he was busy. Kwame Sefakai told them that time he was busy vetting for a NPA board. Ekufuado Ejuma na oye. Kwame Sefakai told Chairman Asiedun Ketia, then times another General Secretary said he cannot make it. The chairman, the General Secretary then, Asiedun Ketia, any party in Penifo Safre Kwame Sefakai said, okay, if he is not able to come, then he can come to cantonment for them to meet and sit. Kwame Sefakai ended up sending his aide, his producer. And you know what? The producer did not even come. The producer called them to tell them, Kwame Sefakai said he's in traffic. We are brothers. We need MPP, NDC, and NDC needs us. Maybe say Chairman General, any in Penifo na omo organize a meeting, no make say I am lying. Kwame Sefakai himself should come and say I am lying. 2 times the NDC as a political party they gave Kwame Sefakai nyansa respect. He said, "Brah, Kwame Sefakai did not go." Or catch the NDC for say when he comes to the headquarters, the party grassroots will beat him. Kwame Sefakai said, "Meboa on so show anomodia abofunu." That is the statement Kwame Sefakai told Asiedun Ketia. That is the statement he told the NDC. Or catch the NDC for say he's never coming today. He's never coming to the party office because NDC grassroots Romeo Tutura for they will beat him. So the leadership of NDC can say, okay, now let's move to cantonment. Why office now cantonment? And John Mahama office. They wanted to resolve this matter. Satana NDC opposition. Kwame Sefakai these in Pedifort Nasia, Kwame Sefakai did not show up. When they called him, Kwame Sefakai, the aides and the secretary from Kacham, Kwame Sefakai said he's in traffic. He doesn't know whether he will make it or not. Mumusa Kwame Sefakai said, did the meeting come on? Kwasiato. That's what I'm saying. I am not going to decide for the NDC. The grassroots will decide for the NDC. Every decision the NDC takes today, any Ochinano, it will determine whether they will stay in power or leave power in 4 years. Chairman Asiedun Ketia, you can choose your friendship with the NPP and your friendship with Peace FM leadership. Ana Kwame Sefakai, you can take your party to the slaughterhouse. I don't care. Julius Debra, your friendship with the NPP guys and your friendship with the Peace FM people, no, and the Kwame Sefakai, you can force and push your party to the slaughterhouse. Me say, I've mentioned Asiedun Ketia. You are Asiedun Ketia. One catch the Ghana forces say, what is say? NDC DB. NPP for da. Nasa NDC no on NPP for a crime. One our chairman. Or the for party called slaughterhouse, and let them go slaughter your party. Metiao. Julius Debra, you are the chief of staff. Take your party and take it to the slaughterhouse. And let them slaughter your party. 2028, beba. Sammy Gyamfi, no matter what, as some way, say NDC is our Peace FM. Kokro Koswa, your head will go off. But you will bear the consequences. And I am just advising you. I know maybe at this point, it is beyond you. But the people down there, they don't care about Penina or Jubilee House, no. They don't care about Penina or do it, no. They care about what na issue ni see, still the communications officer or director of the NDC. Because the question here is, Sanka NDC win election 2024. Anka Kwame Sefakai beba catch the NDC omombra kukuruku. Ask yourself that question. Per Kwame Sefakai Okase Peace FM is Kokroko is the best show and they have all the numbers, Me say if Kwame Sefakai and Kokroko are one of the best shows in Ghana, will be at 20,000 viewers and Opebia and listenership. At the end of here NDC. Because without NDC for 5 years, you've made number one. And I'm a so who did say Kokroko no? Say NDC free so no. Enguya. Why do you need NDC? And I don't think NDC came crawling to you and begging you to put them on the show. So for you to come out to beg, say Omon Sambra show no, then it means say you have gone back to your MPP to devise another plan to destroy the NDC. Because the question here is, Sanka NDC win election way convincingly, and Kwame Sefakai, or a member of MPA, now that MPA board, so no, would you have come out to say you need the NDC on your show? No, you would have done that. You have never done that. Because who NDC for this Jimmy? I am sending this warning to Asiedun Ketia. The future is pregnant. And the decisions you people take today will determine Obia destiny in the NDC as a political party. Me echo. Nobody is my friend in the NDC. Nobody. My friend in the NDC or my friends I want NDC the grassroots. Akwana ote akontombere no. De ote eyefosu Akwana ote de South Central no. De obo flag no. De oje party flag kwa campaign no. One na madamfo. Mo a mojiji positions CEO, MPs, ministers, none of you obi a madamfo. Into me, I am talking to the grassroots. Now, obi says on na to me ekutano. Now obetumi the to me na the ope. Obetumi I disrespected party grassroots. I've mentioned the chief of staff, Julius Debra. I've mentioned the chairman, Asia Rinketia. I have mentioned the communications director, Sammy Gyamfi. Me say, the future is very pregnant. The decision you people will take today, it will determine everybody's stand in the NDC as a political party. Mema bodamu. You cannot make these young men and women on the street. Some died because of you people and the more oppositions. And a chairman, a CEOs, a ministers, because a grassroots person died, worked hard to get you there. I swear to God. There are say on a dear party and a dear or 40% grassroots or no bet to me and they say tomorrow is pregnant. I am more from no 57 is over Jimmy. They will teach you, they can move you from 57 to 32. Nobody should underestimate any grassroots person in Ghana, especially when it comes to the NDC. I will sit here and speak to the grassroots. Ubu Samia, what comes if I can't date Kokroko? Nobody from the NDC should go sit on that show. The party is bigger. They can make their own decisions. The party can choose. Julius Debra can choose because I know the agenda. That is where it is passing. Chairman General, Julius Debra, Sammy Gyamfi, you are the people who are going to make the decision. And John Mahama himself, it drew why. Because some people work so hard to get you John Mahama up there. And not those people today who are getting positions in Kwana Boao. You will be or the name Kwan to so and so and the Bank of Ghana, onye Juma and your the qualification in Drew. Onye Juma El ministry bia, but that person is down there praying that you deliver. I am sending a message to you people. Me, I have no friend in the NDC. And the grassroots, they have said they want election 2024 without Kokroko. They even won 2020 elections without Kokroko. We all know it's a 2020 election. John Mahama we need. Into question and say, with Kokroko, at the end of the NDC. What is the relevance of Kokroko? Kwame Sefaka shown a gu. They don't want to extend his contract. He wants to use this. Or James says NDC Betanani show Nuswa. He will get viewership, and that is the strategy he wants to use to nail the NDC. He's not there because he wants NDC to stay in power for 20 years. Or MPP ni Kwekuba Kotewano, the Yaman ka John Mahama Emma MPP egu, NDC egu ma MPP aba power. Aloteji cops kwasi ampenyi we no. Na kuma ya ne ya anajubia because NDC were power. He wouldn't want to see NDC be in power for 16, 20, 36 years. Kwame Duncan who feel we no is sitting there waiting for NDC to collapse. They are all demons waiting. They are setting a trap for you. Now, are you not even pissed off? Smart Sapon. Sa criminal guy your friend Smart Sapon ya. Or call a fake post. Beka Chira must say Mahamudu Bawumia will win and that John Mahama is a liar. And then Sa Smart Sapon where today he's a permanent member and a panel. Ewo Kokro Koso. And this Jimmy. And these are you people mad? Are you people crazy? Don't you know how you want power? Kokroko is not there for the NDC. Kwame Sefakan or your Ekufuado MPP employee. Ekufuado ne fa ne Juma. Yes. Because Sanko for the Peace FM swa. Omuti Kokroko ne swa. They come as independent minded people. But deep down, they are doing that jandama in favor MPP no. Would be take Kokroko and if I could take would to me about damn for one so we would tea about damn for. Kokroko is dangerous because so what you need to me someone who Jimmy into you automatically know their flesh. Their reasoning level is very low. Omogini sentatia. Omu Jimmy for we know that obiti won to me kasa technically on your boa level of thinking a pet. Ain't it for me to be deceived on Kokroko thinking something before we no, I'd rather go and watch Fools and make a decision about Fools on YouTube to me TV. I am being honest here. For somebody an Adrian Juma to watch Kokroko no, onim say panel no 99% are MPP for they are liars. It is better to go watch Wuntumi Kwasiafui because when him say me tune into an animals forum. Let me go listen to foolish animals than to listen to people who are pretending they are being honest, but indirectly they are being diabolic. And I don't expect the NDC to fall for this trap. It is too glaring. It is too easy. Clear. You can see. Mibusa kwa Mr. Kayi say NPP we need and ankodan wo MP and koba pa NDC choso mombra kukuruku. It's a question I am asking Kwame Kayi any chairman general Asiedun Ketia, Julius Debra and Sammy Gyamfi himself. Kwame Kayi did not respect anybody because nana abaya about power. Omu didi jo Mahama tem every single day on that platform. Every day Kwame Dankan who fee we on Bribery abrabum. In Kwasiafo wetina radio so denigrate John Mahama. Denigrated the NDC every single day. What is making them feel so worried? Say NDC amba kokroko soa kokroko de enkoso. Kwame Dankan say kokroko is the best. Keep going. And NDC kwa na political party or Ghana. There is PNP. There is CPP. There is blah blah blah. There are so many political parties in Ghana. NDC in Ghana political party more. But my message, my advice to the NDC is say, power de kutamono. Nipe bi jema no asem. And nipe bi share bra mo breye. And how you people were treated. Mameka we bin chiremo. As much as people liked John Mahama and believed in his message, they also saw the atrocities and the kind of hard or harsh treatment some of the media platforms gave the NDC. They felt to say it was not fair. The same media houses are project for the corruption na defend it. Make corruption yet to say adebia efe. These fools on Kokroko did not see anything wrong with a cathedral. They did not see anything wrong with people being shot 2020 election. They did not see anything wrong with mismanaging our economy. They did not see anything wrong with the disrespect in the faces of Ghanaians. They did not see anything wrong with anything. They kept defending in Kwasiafo. Today they are here saying without you, they cannot do without you. There's a reason. Intimacy NDC 4, and I'm beginning to hear a lot about Julius Debra Jubilee House. I'm beginning to hear a lot, and I think it should set up. You cannot be nice boy to everybody. You cannot be super friends to NPP. You cannot be super friends to other people. Your people want you to work for them. The chairman of the NDC and the general secretary Fifi Kwete. These people sat on Kokroko and told you Fifi Kwete, say, you cannot do anything. You cannot lead the NDC to win power. They insulted you and insulted your tribe. But you see, me say that your actions today, the leadership of the NDC, Fifi Kwete, Chairman General, Sammy Gyamfi and Julius Debra in the Jubilee House because one of the chief of staff. Your decision you take on Kokroko today will decide Munyinamu future in the NDC. 4 years and check. Besides, I can't find it. Kwame Kayi sat on TV. Obu Busa say, dear, and Ebema John Mahama lose election or sit dumso and dollar. Murefi, Abeku Santana Busa Kwame, as a journalist, don't you have anything good to say about the John Mahama administration? Or say, I am not paid. Kwasia, are you paid today to bring the NDC to your platform? Yabusa Kwame Kayi, that was the time they had ganged up. They wanted to do everything to kick NDC out of power. Now John Mahama onyo biba. NDC enye nipa de gum. NDC enye nipa ene kwaye campaign. And that young men to say moi. Enye Ghanaians they were NDC mu. Kwame Kayi as a journalist or the one of the biggest platforms in Ghana. I had the biggest morning show no. Abeku Santana Busa say Kwame. You want to tell me say the NDC government under John Mahama from 2012 to 2016, you don't see even one positive thing. Or see, he's not been paid to do that. Because for today, you're on radio saying, say, you people would need NDC. Why would you need NDC? Because without NDC, for 5 years, have you not existed? See, sometimes I na mo bi mo ka cheso ye mu ade and yakasa tia penyini a wojimi ye kasa nanim a ye nto sebe. I'm trying to get you. Penyini a wojimi ye kana asama ye nto sebe. And I wish I could get that video to play for you to hear for yourselves. I think say my born so many times on this platform. Kwame Sefa Kayi catch Abeku Santana say he's not been paid to tell Ghana for. Kwame Sefa Kayi open his mouth to say I have not been paid. There are people who have been paid to tell you that you're Mahama.
You can't analyze the good side of His Excellency.
I haven't said I can't analyze. Don't take words and put them in my mouth.
But I want you to say some good things about
you said, you hear you? Now you say, I want you, so you want me to say.
But I didn't tell you to tell me the problems, but to tell me the problems.
I mean, there are people paid to do that. And it's their job, not mine. You know why? I'll tell you why. Unfortunately,
well, they are crazy people. Oh. You people have entertained these madmen. What is wrong when you, Kwame Sefa Kayi, sit on TV to tell Ghanaians and say, John Mahama ye kaswa, John Mahama solve dumso, John Mahama ye kotokraba, John Mahama ye pukwase, John Mahama ye UGMC. What is wrong? You call yourself a journalist. You are mad. Me see NDC penyini bi obeka say NDC in koko kroko no with Jimmy. I'm telling you. When it happens, the grassroots, I will be with you. And I know what the grassroots can do. Me see you say on there. I fortify no who NDC more to the point they say, oh no, and NDC and Diano. All my green lights no. Now NDC go back to Kukroko. Yet ha. Train na e de Kwame Kwache e ba ye no. Sa train na e de Yabonsu beko. Hey, you people have no idea. Me de mo betuma hye mo offices. Edidi matem. Akasa Kevin Taylor way. Forget me. I know NDC before we bring didi matem. I don't care. But train there, they Kwame Kwache buy no. That same train at the Yabonsu beko fie. Ana mo fa omo mo for mo so mo jimi ohun. Omo sorry no mo di soroku echi eba rallies. Di omo akoma to ho defending wo chop bars. Ye bu omo defending mo point. Mo just say omo jimi ohun and mo bobo tie. Mo nya cars titim. Ya mama positions into obi aye kwasea. Me say me dey me need to me o. Me menye NDC executive. Me mini power. Na so de so what to me na ono de owo power. Ono na party no ehye ne nsa eye ne dia. Ne maame ne toma no. Ono de oma NDC communicators enko enti ma mention names no. Starting from Jubilee House, Julius Debra, the General Secretary Fifi Kwete, Sammy Gyamfi and the chairman Musa Nipa Fowi. I'm watching. And we are watching. NDC for now 57% no kwasi aforum goto aba no omo ba kire mu so mo jimi. Disrespecting Sammy Gyamfi and just Sammy Gyamfi as a human being. No. It is the position he occupied and the party he represented. So this cuts beyond Sammy Gyamfi as an individual. The Kwame Sefa Kayi no, it cuts Sammy Gyamfi, it cuts deep. It trusts Sammy Gyamfi ko cut party no a denigrate party no. Now party so chain a radio and I said radio so chain party. And these people at the end of the day, a dear mwana omo kokro as a show. Me, I'll be very honest. Peace FM as a media house, despite media, I don't have a problem with them. Kokro as a show, a dear mwana de boy NDC momo benya this amount of vote. A dear kokro yema a NDC. It is one kokro so a dear na a be affecting NDC. At engineer me busa mo say it is anka mo win elections na anka Kwame Sefa Kayi oye adwuma ma MPA oye Kufuor appointee no anka oba pa mo chewa na wo hu se mo agimi kakra into almost a regroup me catch them say the NPP are dangerous in oppositions. Sorry, in opposition. They are more dangerous in opposition. They are able to regroup quickly because agribonin omodenam and that is how they have started. They are going to corner you people. I won't bet the strategy be about Mumbra to see there Kwame Sefa Kayi will not host. They will bring their panel halfway. Oh, Kwame is coming to contribute. They will bring their Kokubako. They will bring the dirty Aluteje Corps, the foolish Kwame Duncan. They will bring them And when you people opt out again, Omega say, they are setting a trap for you. Without Kokroko, NDC has won election ABC Ghana. That Kokroko is irrelevant. And Kokroko, and Opahani tie Kokroko. Obi otie Kokroko, and then they be a Sebi, and I didn't shut them quickly. At the end of it, Kokroko. What is on Kokroko? Jack, dear, Yaka. It didn't kind Eddie. Ebuo edi ama party me di ebuo edi ama general me di ebuo edi ama Julius Debra me di ebuo edi ama Sammy Gyamfi di ebuo ama Fifi Kwete. I'm speaking on behalf of the grassroots. They made you people who you are today. They are say oya powerful onim nyansa or what to me and grassroots no ochina over communicators enkokokroko. People have no idea what is coming. Kokroko morning show. We birthday morning show we. And a way birthday and a chiao and a yeni koye kwasia show we. And then also. Kokroko. Mumunya serious on when easy. 2025. You are relying on Kokroko to project your government. Mobodam. 2025. You are relying on Kokroko to do what? To project your government. Kokroko. For 5 years. Won't cause our show tantine so now Afenyo Kokroko be project with the Maban. Afenyo Kokroko I could defend the Maban. What Jimmy? Are you people okay in your mind, in your heads? Come say for can we mood nipa or mood NDC for or who somewhere Jimmy. Oh, there are some people in the NDC. Imagine you almost say, I'm the one down for baby. Into the piano, I'm a some the NDC a business. And that is what pisses me about those people. Nobody is saying so we NDC near Menko Father for MPP. But make sure so what now for seminar, oh yeah, no, it stays there. It does not come to affect the party. Because say a basa ye to about NDC mua MPP for to be. I'm sending a signal to all of you. Say grassroots no ebe to aba MPP for now omuya now for no. They don't vote. So the party belongs to the grassroots. What the grassroots wants is what they get. It is non-negotiable. They are not going to negotiate with you. It is what the Omo Peno, the grassroots says, Omo Pe Kokroko. They have worked hard without Kokroko. They have went into the forest. They've gone to places nobody thought they could go without Kokroko. They were on different morning shows. They were able to send their message without Kokroko. And they can still protect this government without Kokroko. The moment you bring Kokroko in, then you are underestimating the grassroots. Say, they know what they have done. Grassroots, don't underestimate the work of the grassroots. Then they all say, party in dia. They all say on your word to me or party. Or they know better take a decision in there. No. Me say the oya bema on the say so bema nsi so NDC mu no on for NDC communication and come back to Kokroko that the future is pregnant on be gine nipa nim ubesu ubese gina NDC for grassroots for nim ubesu. You'll be shocked and we will help you cry because you didn't kind of caution not to war anytime me kind me why would your position be a fat? Do your best to keep your government in power. That's all. When you do the wrong thing, me, I'm here. I'll let the people know. Nobody's a friend. Ain't it? Yeah, their message, you know. And your advice, and there's one thing I want to put out there. So we are NDC, now we are appointee. And this is very serious. And I want you guys to take it very serious. Especially, moi ya appointment to public office. Moi moye CEOs. Moi moye ministers. I have said this and I'm not going to say this again. Get your legal teams on standby. Adia John Mahama, Nipebede said John Mahama Dean was because John Mahama did not activate his legal team when he was in power. The NDC as a political party did not see the need to activate their legal team when they were in office. Individuals who were given jobs to do, nipa yema omwe juma so munye, to work for John Mahama or work for the party or work for Ghanaians, you know, they refuse to understand, say, you having your legal team on standby, you know, a very important, and it is one of those things that a protected Juma way. The NPP as a political party, they have an agenda now to come out with more jandam. I don't want anybody to come and say, Obia Kansama to me so, you have the right to caution the person and sue. So Obi Betina radio so, Obi Betina social media, Obi Betina Facebook, Obi Betina YouTube. Now we occupy any position John Mahama at the amount to serve the people of Ghana. Now so Obi Betina Facebook can want some ne enya no kre. You need to quickly alert your legal team to caution the person for the person to retract. So sa nipa no anye sa de no. Na woman nipa no ekoso yes sa de na. We will let the people know say sa bone na ampa wedi. In this way John Mahama appointee, whether CEO, whether minister, whether whatever. So we better not Facebook, or we better not YouTube, not obecast some without facts. So we better say to watch $10,000 our TV, so Facebook, radio. Now to me capture, you need to let the person prove it. Obi better say to down waha, and now obenya opposition way. Now we need way. Now and then no, the year when you say as me say akotoka obo ding ebo institution out there. Activate your legal team and question the person. Said they need to prove evidence, because this is the only way you can protect this government and protect yourself. So I didn't John Mahama from 2012, no, and the nipa beki can some tone so aman kwasiafo bi gidi. It was too late. It has taken you and I almost 8 years to clean John Mahama for the world to know that John Mahama is not guilty of all the lies. It's a tough job. I'm not going to do that for anybody. I'm not going to do it for any of you appointees. My job is to protect John Mahama. My job is to make sure when he does the right thing, I commend him. When he does the wrong thing, I rebuke him. That is my job. My job is to try and help the president be a president for every Ghanaian. The president never to move away from his promise. The president should fulfill what he has told the people of Ghana. It is my job to be guiding the president how he governs. It is my job to rebuke him when he goes wrong. It is your job to protect yourself. Because if you don't, we will all help the president to sack you. Because perception is dangerous. Perception, allegations. This piece is very important to me. We are CEO, we are minister, we are whatever, MP. So be better on Facebook. And you people should make sure you have people who are managing your respective Facebook accounts. Be monitoring shows on Facebook. Asemba Akobaji is away with Jimmy. Never say that in 2025. Maybe we are not that anchor away with Jimmy. This person is not relevant. You don't know who is listening. There are so many vulnerable people in Ghana. There are so many people who lack the common sense to break things down, to make sense out of it. There are so many vulnerable people who soak fake news, jandam, misinformation and disinformation. Do not underestimate a madman, because we were near or the so we have to always be alert. It's very important. And nobody should underestimate jandam. No CEO, no representative of John Mahama, no NDC executive should underestimate. Sit back. When you see it on social media, when the piece is cut and sent to you, take action. Let's say the only thing that brought you people to power is no facts in the mobile, and speculations, and allegations, and misinformation and disinformation. The only people that saw John Mahama and the NDC got 57% was facts. Anything at Tihande, nobody has been able to come out to say this platform, so courts, or the evidence, case. Nobody. So do not allow yourselves, especially the young ones. So John Mahama governance he has infused a lot of young brains. You people have a long way to go. It is important you start protecting your integrity from now. Don't underestimate a mad dog. They carry rabies. So you when you are cow or self another bonnet simukuno or banyansafo. So this is something you people have to be very, very alert about. Get people to manage your Facebooks and be monitoring Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. So what tia samono obi betina ho ai ni anim wey ye ni so akoto dan wa ha obo din pepe quick obo institution out there no quick cut the piece, send it to them, let them retract. If they fail, go to court. Listen, aye djuma we a check yente Ghana so nim the organ nyina. So obi be kan wa asem o radio so Facebook, YouTube onkuta documents to prove. So obi crampo insinuate and also obi try to create an impression. You can still caution. There's no harm in cautioning. There's no harm. Obi abetuma ka de obesoka. Don't worry. It is your integrity and credibility that you are protecting. Inti, what you need to do, so what here, cut the piece, get the date. Nipa kuro beka sa asem na fa wo ho. Mema kotoka. Wo hu se makotoka. O se mema kofo ba. O se mema koto de ndien. Jo Mahama mami position no, and am there away. Please prove it. I am giving you 22 days. 1 week. If you are not able to come on that same platform to prove that with documents, take the person to court. We are going to open a fund, and that fund, a loud silence fund. What that fund will do, we are going to employ 3 lawyers. If you are an appointee and you are too busy, you can reach out to that agency. They will look into the matter. They will do the follow-up for you. We are going to put 3 lawyers on standby. I'll put them on my payroll. I'll pay them. They will be in Ghana. I will announce the agency. I will make sure it is registered in Ghana. It is officially put together for Ghanaians to know, say, this agency, when you are a government appointee, no be some on social media, whatever platform, all that you need to do is to alert this agency. The lawyers, they are not going to take a dime from you. They will follow up for you. So Nipana and retract it. What that firm will do or that agency will do is to lead the process of suing. 3 lawyers. And I've spoken to 1 or 2 who are ready to do this job without taking a dime. Definitely we'll give them something. Yeah, stipends back and forth. But this is how we are going to stop. Besides, my system is jammed. You get it? This is how it's going to be. So, you're journalism in Ghana, you're vlogger, you're blogger, you're DN. Use the facts, that's all. Speculations, no. DB making sure say Dina o bodo. I dance here taratuo. Sa, ya to say, entiasie, and you who say, what now want to be TV say Albert Bagman for $1.2 million at the Akko hospital. When providing any documents, when providing any sheets, nothing. Wakatum conformity team say Albert Bagman aircraft for. This is what they do. And obiti kejetia, obiti malata, na Tony Trim. Now I say Alban Bagman reputation. Every single thing that Alban Bagman are building, na kwasia akwen nimse mokasi. Aseno. In the name of politics, yanke bin say ni pebi. Anytime we catch the NDC for, these are things Alban Bagman lawyer and then the lawyers, they need to pick it up. And Speaker Bagman. And these dogs. And these are all viral. And people outside the world or outside Ghana are all watching. Speaker Akwaji 1.2 million, they are called Dubai Hospital. On Proverb Bibia. Kramaiba was about now. Speaker Akwaji 1.2 million, 12 million Ghana. These are things you don't let it slide. Alban Bagman. And that is why I am telling the NDC, there's nothing like Abua Wedi with Jimmy. Yenimso with Jimmy. But I was here cool montem. Wawa Obekawa on finishing so on Kawa on finishing. Where mu so much Jimmy, or Jimmy for that is how they use them. So it is important. It says, all right. It is important to say, as Ghanaians, you know, and as Ghanaians, you know, they need to make sure, say, more NDC for more power, no. You don't treat these people as mice, and I say, these are demons. Baby, so they don't want to move away from a. So you treat them like animals. So an agency, I'll put an agency together in Ghana, I'll register it. And their job will be simple. If you are a government appointee, Obi can wasam, Obi can say, oh, wakotam abansi kadi akoko to dabi. Just report to that agency. They are lawyers. They will take it up. They will reach out to that person who said it and said, hey, we have a client who reached out to us. The client is saying, sir, what say? Why you say? Can you prove it? Because our client says, so when to prove ya, you have 1 week. Go on the same platform and apologize, retract, and let the world know you lied. So after 1 week, we activate because a fund may Pesikawa America dia betum may be about $500,000 gum just for 4 years. $500,000 with the big gum. Next I'll get 3 to 5 lawyers normal. And this is what I am going to do. I want to sanitize the system. You better sanitize the system to the point to say, Obi betina radio so I'll bet Jenny. Obi betina Facebook or bet Jenny. People need to be sued. People need to be stopped. People need to be Jack. And I am saying it today. Give me maximum of 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll put the agency together. It will be registered in Ghana. I will come and publish it. And I'll let you people know the lawyers who will be working for us. I'll pay them. And their job is to make sure Jandam is dead. It's not just Afenyo Markin. We're going to talk about the NPP as a political party. Now, Vertina started, you know. Vertino, see and so after a year, Okujato Blakwa Vertino, it is looking like, say, a year Afenyo Markin has been on a self-cleansing spree. That's how I want to call it. Self-cleansing spree. And that is like of radio to radio, TV to TV, and he's trying to clean himself. He is not out there cleaning himself. He was the one put on the spotlight. He was the one who was supposed to answer questions. And then Okujato Blakwa, you busa the questions, you know. Ono is not out there trying to clean himself because at the end of the day, Ono ni answers and a nipa person omote so kano kra na so kano kre. Nipa na obusa question no. Oni moma sorry anopa and na ofri radio wako GBC, wako TV3, wako GH1, wako Multi TV, wako Joy News. Oni nam wako baby and the question is, sa Afenyo Markin onye boni bia ade internet see an Afenyo Markin sorry I say wabodam. Owuraha no defending ho. Owuraha no defending ho. No owuraha no defending ho. No owuraha. Why is it so worried? Say asama Okujato Blakwa kan say oye nipa bia we wia efutufo ne winibafo asase a ye dia man for 99 years no. Say enya no kra. Why is he so worried? He has said so many things. Now, there's something I want to say. Afenyo Markin are the leader of NPP in Parliament. You know? Maka somewhere in Mekabium. The NPP can never add even one seat to their seat. So I'm paying you that when you're a minority leader. Because from the day Afenyo Markin ebeye the micro piglet minority leader, the party itself in Parliament, they have not achieved anything. Now, the level of arrogance, disrespect for the people now, and the party itself, the structures, the way Afenyo Markins has made everything about himself, and then the party itself, and to me, who a direction it's going, because I wish MPP as a political party. Right now, some say, direction is saying what is the direction of the party. They can't tell you. Chairman now or you mum. General Secretary now a Pentium 2. And Afenyo Markins about them. Now the most dangerous thing about these people, no, the omu say, every single day, Omoma Ghana for get to know, say, they made the best decision voting against the NPP. And Afenyo Markins is actually proving it to Ghanaians. It's one who say, even when polls come out after the elections, the NPP is still dwindling. The NPP is still shrinking. The NPP popularity is going down. They are not making any move to even buy a little bit of sympathy from the voter. And the reason is that the party as NPP, they don't have leadership, whether in parliament or even at the party headquarters. But the funny thing is, they have realized it. But because they are not intelligent enough to understand, say, the voter, the Ghanaian voter, will change it until 1992 voter. They are failing to admit and understand, say, they are dealing with delicate, complex voters who don't basically vote based on tribe or their affiliation to individuals, but they vote based on actions of politicians. Yes. Majority of Ghanaians in 2024 voted based on the actions of politicians. And when I say the actions of politicians, the people, when they vote for you in the olden days or some years back, they saw politicians as their bosses. Now, because of technology and how social media has been able to change or educate or inform Ghanaians for them to understand how politics work, now the voter in Ghana is demanding and expecting more from a politician. Now, what the voter is expecting from a politician is for the politician to show the voter that they respect their level of intelligence. It is a Ghana ni at Ghana. Na say ontumin to aduane in a day. First, now auto milk ebia 2 cedis, then the auto milk 7 cedis. And now first, now auto petrol this amount of money a low. Now and the auto this amount. Now be generally nimika chire say ono na okodwom koto moko 10 cedis for 3 no. Enya no kra. You make the Ghanaians start to believe, you say, you don't respect their intelligence. And that is what the NPP as a political party right now are lacking, because they don't have intelligent people to understand. They said the party needs to sit and try to understand the voter. At the election, you will see Afenyo Markins backing, screaming. And then he gets some political dogs. Some of them are new MPs who are basically Zenkramine, and they please his ego. But you see, the more he does that, the party becomes less and less attractive to the people. And also recently, some polls were put out there, and John Dramani Mahama's first 3 months or first 1 month is around 84%. You know why? It is because of the actions and how John Mahama is managing his government. Now you can see clearly that this government is showing that the people are their bosses. They are giving them that respect. It is reciprocal. Into this Ghana for right now, no. Edding, Omanukura Edu, say Omobeka Setia president. You know why? It is because of the way the president and the government are conducting themselves when it comes to relating or trying to let the people understand that Omunjibiye. But the NPP at the other side, no. Even though they know that actions they do her, their foolishness, their arrogance, the corruption which they think say we don't know, no, they know all these things got them here. So you would expect to say, around this time, this is the time the party will be having a sober reflection on how they can repackage themselves to the Ghanaian to let them understand, say, we actually hurt you people. We disrespected you. We made you people look like slaves. This is a party that we are going to go into opposition for 20 years to reflect. But now you can still see, say, they still feel, say, Jimmy. Into NPP minority, the piglet minority, 88 penal. Every time Ghanaians want to move forward, they think, say, their resistance will make Ghanaians feel, say, they are working for them. The Ghanaian voter does not need resistance. The Ghanaian voter need a politician who will show that voter that they are willing to help them live a better life. The more you resist, and yet try to show some resistance when the Ghanaian wants things done right, then you become the enemy of the intelligent voter. Or who say, Sabai biaba na endemeno say, Oko senior high school so garden na enkorani di emo papa. Yanti se teacher di biaka say na shorty. Na so you say you can resist that by putting lies in the system. Obama voter di buefu because they saw the past and they are seeing the present. I am not supposed to be doing this for the NPP. I have to do it because party no more Jimmy. I have to do it because Afenyo Markins is dragging this party down. Every single day they lose about 10 votes every day. You see, we need to get some things right. Now, coming to end the issue, and it's got to do with how Afenyo Markins has destroyed the NPP as a piglet minority in parliament. Sammy verti obi ba medwumna se me verti na. I am not supposed to be the one going out there to clean myself. Unless Dipara me verti no. He said something that at the end of the day is true. I need to find a way to let the people know say asam no kan no enya no kre. The continuous defending of Afenyo Markins ankasa defending who there 2 days, it should clearly tell you, say, Afenyo Markins 1 is a liar. Afenyo Markins 2, the party now or team now odi omonim no, Jimmy. Afenyo Markins 3 wants the people to think, say, so everything is about him. But no, you see, Etina Pra as said their belt. Now, look at this. When you get a piglet micro minority leader make such a statement, Abra, nothing so far from him. Actually say the opposition they are, they can change anything. Then it means there's a problem with the minority. Afenyo Markins say NDC wild dogs create impression that they are powerful than the chairman. Who are the wild dogs? Who are the wild dogs? It could be your colleagues on the panel. It could be your colleagues who are not on the panel. It could be people who basically because they are not your party member, you see them as NDC. So technically, they are dogs to you. This is Afenyo Markins. This is the minority. The dirty Kasongo. I know Oseche Mensabosu is a criminal. You've proven it so many times. But when Jimmy Kurano and Kasa Azem way. Joe Wise or your crown for where Jimmy Kurano, he will not speak this way. You know why? Because they are looking at the collective good of the party. They are looking at the impression they'll put out there because politics is all about impression. Impression becomes reality in politics. And internet so be a status or say we deal with politics more. You need to quickly stop it because impression and no any friend politics impression now you create my say Ekufuor the Nyansa and then the the president. Impression and then a friend politics. So politics is impression. The moment the impression is wrong, the moment you get the impression wrong, everything that you do will be wrong. As we speak today, 90% of Ghana for Omoto Obama NDC, they are happy and confident and they are willing to vote for NDC again because they are not seeing any intelligent leader in the NPP. NPP for Omamba Bontine are so-called NPP for Grassroots Omamba Bontine. Nothing is moving them that in the next 4 years they have to go out there and vote for the NPP, because the impression Afenyo Markin is creating clearly shows say the party, one, they don't have an intelligent person leading them, and two, they are not ready to submit themselves and let the people know say they have offended them. Because if your chairman, who basically is in opposition, or your leader who is in opposition, telling Ghanaians to say they are dogs, because the moment you say this, NDC wild dogs, every single person who voted for John Mahama, you see that person saw a wild dog. You are speaking for the NPP. After your marking, when you speak for the NPP. And this all can say the NDC wild dogs are. There are some people who voted for the NDC who are not NDC. But the moment they voted for NDC, or because they voted for NDC, you class them or group them in, put them in that basket as NDC for. So even the middle class or the so-called floating voter will see you say, so because people have an issue with your attitude, we are all dogs, then you don't expect those people to go back to the ballot and vote for a party. And it's not every single day, the party as MPP, they lose 10 votes every day. 4 years, this Kasongo would take NPP to a position they will not have 10 seats in parliament. I'm being real. I am being realistic, and I know they don't want to tell themselves this. They know the truth. They say it. The regional chairmen are telling each other. They don't know what is going on because this Kasongo has made everything about him. Into anyone, Ana Obia Otuaba in election 2020, Otuaba nama NDC biano in 2024 no, the NPP, say, led by a minority leader Afenyo Markin say, you people are dogs. This is where we are, a party in opposition. This is the same person who has failed to take responsibility from taking a party or taking a party that had 137 seats in parliament. Where Obaye majority leader or MPP number 137 seats. 137. It takes you from 137 to 88. This Kasongo came to lead your party. 137 MPs. Owie no na aka 88. You are still rallying around the Kasongo. You are making a big mistake. But I want to talk about something. Afenyo Markin has adopted a strategy here. And the strategy is that he wants to lie about everything. He wants to destroy everybody's integrity and credibility because he feels to say that is the best way he can be relevant. In this West study, anytime he speaks, he does not mention names. He has a lot of allegations and speculations, insinuations. He always feels like we must say, not group ways to say. The reason why he's doing that is because he wants to incite the little foolish MPP for to think say he's working. But so study since John Mahama about power, NDC for starting show the NPP as an opposition has not actually contributed anything meaningful. Nothing. They have not shown anything through their leadership. Say they can be a minority that is intelligent enough. Yet this Kasongo led a group of foolish men and women, a vetting committee to destroy a public property. I'll come to the matter, but I want to build something. So we share video ni here. That is why I have a problem with the committee. The committee, they need to dig deep. So what's steady vetting now? Every time Afenyo Markin was not present, those NPP MPs, they behaved. And I say, we won't follow vetting. No. Anytime a church said the party is being destroyed by this Kasongo, Afenyo Markin. Every time we are omobeye vetting na Afenyo Ntiwono, the NPP group na they behave themselves. Even the day na in Tokwani they were reluctant. They did not want to react. They were all arguing, talking, fine. But it was when Afenyo Markin hit the table that is what ignited the pigs behind him. Are not done prayer any sa wager Jerry no Jimmy no for them to start tearing the tables apart. Maybe I won't take your time. Anytime anyone say a Speaker of Parliament did not call Kasongo to tell Kasongo Markin that he needs to leave Parliament because time as our confusion is starting. You know, when you take your time very well, the people, the pigs that no and channel, another pray any sa wager fool no, they wanted to react. They didn't know how to do it because they were scared. They needed a leader, somebody who was higher than them in position to start. So until Afenyo Markin didn't support table, no, that is when the chaos started. Or didn't support table, no, and those pigs started doing what they did. Because before that, tempers were high, people were arguing, heckling each other and all that, but nobody had tried to destroy public property. None of them had tried because they knew, say, that was extreme and that is not honorable. But Afenyo Markin knew that so almost signal now that is what his pigs would do. In a noise, who say committee chairman did not react, not to all. He did not say anything. Some of one wanted to do something, but they were scared. It was Afenyo Markin who started it and started inciting them. Because you see, as much as they were waiting on the signal Afenyo Markin be and sana iti Kasongo and na ojina on an incite yomo. So I was shocked to say Speaker can say Afenyo Markin is not part of it. Look at the other chairman sitting there. Kasongo was misbehaving, fooling himself, hitting the table. When Emma Nima Common Kwasia from a counter statutory table, no. And Madam Patricia Appiaje, she was the one supporting Afenyo Markin to do that nonsense. That woman, what's not parliament, and they were the ones telling Afenyo Markin say, on your son on destructive process, no. Some Madam Appiaje, no, or one devilish woman or non parliamentar, yan can ask them. Identity already what's not parliament check. So some kwasa some na uhu ye no Kasongo Afenyo Markin on a status sadian in parliament into me pesa we catch me busa o we Ghana ni na so wan to Obama MPP now bu ofuntia. What will make you vote for MPP in 2028? So we Ghana ni and now you MPP ni and now tutia MPP what is going to make you vote for MPP in 2028? Anytime I catch I will say Afenyo Markin is sinking the party. Na MPP no more jiminti. They think say obi a wenya rebisi bia no is intelligent. Okay? After vetting Ablakwa during the vetting catch Afenyo Markin say wo nkofo na we omo MP no waje omo nsa say for 99 years. Na sansa ase na waje no omo wo kurom ho no ehin no mo so nkopa asase because we already 46 years. See I am at now so already 21 years and unya asase a ye de amount for 99 years. E kromo adehye no e dey na omo so omo nkoye. Kasongo after that no even at the vetting Kasongo Afenyo could not give a direct answer say asase no obua yamfa ma me 99 years. He moved away from the years waje asase free eye efutu for nsem 99 years. Now he started his radio tour to try and clean the Kasongoin or Kasongoism in him into Okwaha. No Akwaha. Now there's something I want you people to watch, and we are going to ask some critical questions, and I have a document to show you tonight. And Nintina Obi say Afenyo Markin Kennedy Japan mono ubuso mo say adena monje eyedian monje eye positions. They have a reason why monje positions. The land you got for 99 years from the maths on paper, you were 21 years. Did you get that land when you were 21 years? It's that so. Kasongo, it came out that you got a futu for asase 99 years lease. Waji. Asase over 200 acres. From the math on paper, it means you were 21 years when you got asase now for 99 years lease. It's a simple question. Did you get it for 99 years? And then the Abedu Hayo. Number 99 no. That 99 years no and Afenyo Markin ever kind of biography actually ya what ye be ne to. Enti Kasongo is a liar. The question was simple. And you they explain. Kasongo go down from here. Kasongo go open villa. Kasongo go Budichi. Kasongo go Ponkwechi. Kasongo a foot for windy before say over 200 acres. Yet the amount 99 years. You calculate maths now. That means this house has 21 years. How did you? It's simple. Oh, when I was buying the land, this was how much I put in. That's all. At the age of 17, who cares? 23. So this is a liar. This is a bloody, dirty, filthy, charismatic, chronic liar. In his lies, he believes it. And you know one thing he does? Anytime he's found or he's caught in a web, he does not even allow you to talk. Well, let's have a conversation. Like they are shitting. You are having a conversation. Oh, let's have a conversation, Emefa. We are having a conversation. The lady was straightforward. The 99 years lease near the mountain. No one is saying, how did you afford? It's simple. A futu for young people, and obia owo futu bia bewu. Asa kwaba bewu. Na sa asasana wa jefri omunsebuno. Enyo omodia. That is the question. Let's have a conversation. That thing he does is for him to think. And you see, the more you explain yourself, the more you put yourself in a ditch. You know why? Let me ask you. Let me tell you something. The question is to Afenyo Markins and say, I didn't say whatever he said. He spoke about his beachfront property at Winneba, White House at Ablempe, his White House at Winneba, Ablempe House, his BMWs, his trucks going to Togo and Nigeria, his businesses. The question is, has Afenyo Markins declared all these assets as a government official? Has Afenyo Markins? Yeah, the emphasis say the Jimmy. Una also a public servant, because when you read the Constitution, that's what it says. I don't want, you see, Afenyo Jimmy to the point to say they're all penal, because you see, when you're a liar and you are daft, you expose your dick, and that is what Kasongo is doing. Kasongo 99. Now, when you read our Constitution, this is what it says. Chapter 24, Code of Conduct for Public Officers. Afenyo Markins has been a public officer for over 16 years, right? Yes. Or 12 years, let's say. Now, let's read this document. 286, it says Declaration of Assets and Liabilities. 286.1, a person who holds a public office mentioned in clause 5 of this article shall submit to the Auditor General a written declaration of all property or assets owned by or liabilities owed by him, whether directly or indirectly. B, within 3 months after coming into force of this Constitution or before taking office, as the case may be. B, at the end of every 4 years. And C, at the end of his term of office. So Afenyo Markins came on TV. Now we know he's a billionaire. He's buying Lamborghinis. He has trucks going here. Now, when we go back, let's take a step back. Has Afenyo Markins, who is calling for equity, who is trying to say people are not declaring, somebody, has Afenyo Markins as a public servant or somebody who occupies a public office, has Afenyo Markins declared all the things he was stating in this video? See a police documents ni PR. Can Afenyo Markins tell us, say, he has declared every single thing he's talking about? And you see, the reason why I say Kasongo 99 or your Kromfon and say, oh, say, there's a reason why I don't take positions. I'm a businessman. The same thing like in Japan here. What they do is they put their people in positions to milk the state. Always see me being our transport ministry, under MPP, it was Kennedy Japan's boy. Into Oba Ayetema port one year, and every transporter they took over it. That is what Afenyo does. It took a cocoa border. Was a lobby, not the Nipa Kwesiwo. Then they start to steal the cocoa beans. No lobby. So what they do is say they don't want to get into ministerial appointment, but what they do is they put their people there, and then indirectly the people give the contracts to them. Into somewhere media menji ministerial appointment to minimubi. That is what they have been doing. Into Kasongo, in his rush to tell people so about Brano, we are asking him a simple question. All the things that he was stating on TV or saying to us, has he declared to the Auditor General? And if I go in and I pull Afenyo Markin from 2016, your declaration forms, am I going to see all these things there? Because you are telling me that you have been a businessman all these years and these are your properties. When you're dealing with a foolish man who backs a lot, you don't talk that much. You wait. You take your time. You let them commit themselves. On a lawyer, I am not a lawyer. So Afenyo Markin, we are asking you a simple question. All the things you were stating, you have this, you have trucks, you have this. Have you declared them? Can we see it? Because I can pull those documents. And I can show Ghanaians from whenever you entered parliament, I can show Ghanaians all your asset declaration forms. And I will let Ghanaians know what you have declared. Meaning, you have to be in jail. And I'm about them. You see, sometimes V8 Kasongo or he's not smart. He's not intelligent. Because we have this on record. And you have stated all these things. That what dear, you are a businessman and you have all these things to your name. So if you have all these things to your name that you are proud of and telling the world that you own, have you declared them? Because you're a public servant. This is what the Constitution says. I am not making it up. We want to know, if we decide to pull all your declaration forms out, will we see all the things that you are talking about? And you have in your marking, you owe banks or the cat. Have in your marking, or the mo huna enyeska oniskebia or your kromfoa. He steals from banks. Afenyo Markin pese huno. He's boasting and telling Ghanaians that he has money. See this. This is Afenyo Markin. You see this document? This is a document from Access Bank. I mean, show idea. Look at this document. This is from Access Bank. Kasongo is owing Access Bank. Now, Osha sa company na obo ni din say Excel Korea. And also he owns the Square Logistics Ghana Limited. Now, loan defaulters, the following loan defaulters of Access Bank Ghana Limited or 0244939944 to settle their indebtedness or debtedness. So this is Access Bank. Documents are the Access Bank car. This guy is working in Ghana, making it look like say, ono nam Ghana no, ono ondi bonnet. He's owing Access Bank, and they have tried everything to get their money. He has not paid. Now you see the first company, the Square Logistics Ghana Limited, Alexander Afenyo Markin, on it Kwame Asante, they are owing 18.4 million. $18.4 million. When Afenyo was speaking, he spoke about Excel Korea. Oh, I have a company called Excel Korea. They are owing Access Bank. Excel Korea, Alexander Afenyo Markin, only Jason Nyame, they owe Access Bank 3.9 million. You see, and they are all using government to take these monies without paying. Matisse and MP4 are sharing things on social media. Oh, now Afenyo Markin, at least it does not owe. This is how much Afenyo Markin owes. Go to Access Bank. Me say Square Logistics Ghana Limited. Customer name of directors Afenyo Markin, Alexander Afenyo Markin, and Kwame Asante. They owe Access Bank 18.462 million Ghana cedis. And then when it comes to Excel Korea, company now born ding, show they owe Access Bank 3.9 million. You are crossing almost 22 million. This guy is sitting in parliament talking shit. And these are people who don't pay taxes. And it's people say Afenyo Markins. It is simple. We want to know the things you were stating and the noise you were making. Have you declared all those assets? Because the bank needs to seize all your assets. You need to go home dry and probably serve jail term. Because you see, you have gone against the laws of this land. You have not declared your asset. And if you have declared your asset, from your own mouth, the kind of things you stated in that video, you should be able to tell us that they are all in your asset declaration form. Amount for savings near Tamamano, our Access Bank, 18 million, 3.9 million, almost 23 million and over. People's money. You were married at 23, your wife was 22, you were 20. The issue here is, you see what you are doing? You are the people who are collapsing banks. You are a thief. Because until you provide your declaration form to prove to me, say, because the declaration form, every asset you own, your BMWs and your what and your helicopters, you need, and I'm going to pull your declaration, your asset declaration form. I'll show to Ghanaians. And then show to Ghanaians. Now, it does not cover every single thing that you said on TV. You go to jail. You need to go to jail. It means you lied under oath, and then you have stolen from the people of Ghana. Meaning, from the time you entered parliament till date, your declaration asset, your check here, adibi account makes you a criminal. You see, Afenyo Markins, na adwene nso obi agimi, odwen say ye die ehunahuna. Any law fin kitikiti bi a wosua no Ghana. Ena obetumi di adada Ghana for. Afenyo Markins is a liar. And it's not strategically on the ministry appointment. Because Oko Toa or deal ho, Oko MP or deal ho, Oko Coco Border or deal ho, not order the board so. And then these companies, not all the companies, saving, one person in one company, you are owing over 24 million. You are sitting on TV talking about, so we are currently getting a $4,000 on TV da. In Tominam Ghana, lawyer, you know I'm a lawyer, and they lie to you people. You see, it is only in the NPP, and be a lawyer or irrelevant, and I'm study it. It is only in the NPP, and Obikas or a lawyer or irrelevant. So when study the two political parties are, hardly do you see somebody in the NDC boasting that I'm a lawyer. They hardly say it. Because in the NDC, we are lawyer, boga. That is how the NDC is built. Because people in the NDC, no go school, papa. They learn a lot. So you cannot use your professorship or your degree and now your law be away. So you need to stay in and adapt. And in the middle of the foolish masses, Obia Besobe MP or MPP mua or say me a lawyer. Oh, now me a doctor or UK. Oh, now me a say because they know that the foolish masses omudi MPP, they don't think that deep to understand. Say being a lawyer does not make you intelligent. Being a doctor does not make you intelligent. You being a teacher does not automatically make you somebody who can educate. They sit behind that and they fool the foolish masses, the Nicaraguans and the Kasongos. And that is why we are here today. The question we are asking Afenyo Markins, Winiba efutu for is it to say what Jomo 99 over 200 acres for 99 years? Meaning, mo amuti ni constituency efutu Winiba, munyina mubetumewu, mobesa kwaba abewu na Afenyo Markins still owns the land. Is it not dangerous? Are you not scared? Who are you to her? Who are a slave will crowd him? This guy has bought that place. And then the money has to me no politics. Then the money has to me no Jimmy onto politics I say. And nothing Adiachi Afenyo Markins is working from bank to bank, working from here to there, doing this and speaking. He is defending himself because when you saw about Chrono. I didn't know, sir, you had all these companies until you came to tell us. We didn't know, sir, you had cars going to Togo, Ivory Coast, coming here. We didn't all know. Did you declare all these things? And you see the funny thing, the money is dangerous. And they say, Afenyo Markins was supposed to declare a Kayi to the government of Ghana. Yeah, do you know? That is what the law says. So what the car, I was all my and send away public office. A car wait to our talk, and I would and I want Ghana ATM over 24 million a car with them, and I want Ghana didn't quasi I didn't try Jimmy. You are supposed to tell the government, you are supposed to declare, say, me wakem, and that alone can influence me to do something negative. And for you not to even declare, say, you are owing Access Bank almost 25 million Ghana cedis, you have committed a crazy crime. You are a director of a company that owes this amount of money, meaning you can go and take money for somebody to assassinate our president because you are in debt. And it's now when you live in America and you have clearance and that's why you work for the government, you are not supposed to do things like you being in debt or you. The moment you are declaring your asset, so okra krano wo fie na odidi 2 times a day, you need to tell them that I spend 2 cedis on okrano because they don't want somebody to take advantage of a kana wodeno to use you to destroy the government of the United States. They are very particular about declaration. Now, Kasongo, utimu kakawure o dekabe 24 million. You did not declare it, and I know you didn't declare it. You are not supposed to lead the MPP. You are supposed to be in jail. There you go. And also, for you to be a director of a company is against the laws. You can't even be a member of parliament. You know that. To be a director of a company like this, you cannot be a member of parliament. It's against the law. And I know Crampody and Shadan Yame, a cana when declare Antre Ghana for no. You are in debt, or the 24 million. On an Amgana can quasi some Okuja Tower Blackwa NDC niti. Ope say, oh yeah, dang, Bawo Adaka to your toe. You are in deep shit. You are a nuisance. You are supposed to serve jail term because you lied to the taxpayer. Meaning, you are in government, you are in politics, you are a member of parliament. You are there doing illegality to solve your problems. And it's against the constitution. There's a lot. And we will take our time to expose every single thing awaye. Now, there are even stories that were published. Kasapa FM. Let me read 1 or 2 of the stories for you to see yourself. Kasapa. And this was published by Kasapa about Afenyo Markins. You see, Afenyo Markins is a liar. And this guy, and yet Jimmy Uncle also that jail. Now, there's a story from Kasapa FM. Let's read this story. I'll bring this back. Mami read it, show. This is a story that Kasapa published. Now, where is the story? Afenyo Markins, what day? A car when declared say what the car and on an parliament a dim kwasiasem. You can't was some bufu. I will pull all your declaration forms since you went to parliament, and I'll let Ghanaians know why you need to go to jail. Now, When you read the story, this is what it says. Let me read a story with you. Kasapa, and a short story. Kasapa FM online. Kasapa boa, mesome boa. That is what we do here. We add the source to the story. KasapaFMOnline.com has uncovered that Member of Parliament for Efutu, Alexander Afenyo Markin, has secretly withdrawn a suit his client brought against the Agriculture Development Bank at the Supreme Court. The event took place some 3 weeks ago. Now, the legislator and his client were accusing the bank of failing to seek parliamentary approval for its initial public offer, that is the IPO, that would have paved the way for it to list on the Ghana Stock Exchange. This website had earlier reported that pressure was mounting on the lawmaker from some elderly persons in the society to withdraw the suit against the ADB after news broke out alleging that he had taken bribe worth 250,000 from the bank and was still demanding for more. On Tuesday, September 5th, 2015, Mr. Markins threatened to go the full scale against ADB until the right thing is done. Now, when you read the rest of the story, Kasapa FM Online, that is where we are picking this story from. The Efutu lawmaker had slapped an injunction on the bank's IPO and prayed the court to compel it to first seek parliamentary approval before going ahead with the transaction. The bank, on Monday, September 14, 2015, served notice of the indefinite suspension of its IPO. A statement signed by its resource coordinator, Justice Apenkwa, directed its agents to rerun all shares sold. And I quote, "Please be advised of the suspension of the initial public offer of ADB shares until further notice. Kindly transfer what you have already sold to the returning officer / financial controller." End of quote. Statement in part read. Now, so in 2015, per Kasapa FM Online, Afenyo Markin kwaje bribe. Or the ADB call court say ADB I can list the ADB or stock exchange, so and that they did not use the right procedure. Into already ADB call court to be found or the ADB call court no. No, a lawyer no. What he did was he went behind the scenes and took a bribe of 250,000. So later, a withdraw case no, because now what this has security of forcing the client's money withdraw case if court. To date, Afenyo Markin has not come out to clear himself. Kasapa FM Online. Now, to the issue, coming back to the issue itself, Afenyo Markin or a Game Boy. Afenyo Markin is a Game Boy. Open political Game Boy. Afenyo Markin or a Game Boy. Oko around Swedra. Game Boy is all now. No. He thinks he's so smart. Ain't he a political Game Boy? Game Boy is no more no mafano. And so omunya power na or defend the Game Boys no. Right now, you owe almost 24 million Ghana. Did you declare it in your asset declaration form? Did you declare it? Is it on your forms? It's a simple question. Efutu wini bafuasa asinyina 99 years the amount. No problem. Efutu for the day. Matisse Afenyo Markin the one and akwa bontene say any youth or efutu bia or person or a demonstration or a press conference, he will make people come after you. Until the young people are scared. Oba efutu area wana. Stacks omo nyina Afenyo Markin handle omo. And into na go see police station wo ho no. Obi bo obi to okra say Afenyo Markin police station ti yanchi nipa. That is what he does. Into our political Game Boy. Now the question I'm asking him is a simple question. Did you declare share Ghana for in your declaration form say you are owing over 23 million because you are a director, and as a member of parliament you are not even supposed to be a director of a company? Still vetting Kasongo 99. We are still vetting Afenyo Markin Kasongo 99. We are not done vetting Afenyo. Now, Ghana Mbran, what does it say when a member of parliament or somebody who occupies public office goes against the law when it comes to declaration of assets Now, when you read some part of the law, this is what it says. Chapter 24, Code of Conduct for Public Officers. 287, Complaint of Contravention. Now, 2871 says, an allegation that a public officer has contravened or has not complied with the provision of this chapter shall be made to the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and in the case of the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, to the Chief Justice, who shall, unless the person concerned makes a written submission of contravention or non-compliance, cause the matter to be investigated. You see, Sir Kasongo 99 Afenyo Markins in this case, so we fairly say you can share the declaration forms. Now say we fairly say or be declare say or declare over 23 million. And now our assasia the lisia man 99 years a futu for assassi. Now you call imrem ne ko hu say one declare. You bet me the nako the shraj. And now say ahana medeno to the Chief Justice, who shall, unless the person concerned makes a written submission of contravention or non-compliance, cause the matter to be investigated. Say nipa na ntran koma Chief Justice say ampa. Ade omo kan de enokra na ebia we anyway me ifrimu a the Chief Justice too can force an investigation or open and force an investigation to be open for Afenyo to be jailed. Can Osunu Mahama do that? Kasongo, yes, it said, so declaration where you could not 23 million. A car with them, one declare a new asset declaration. None your mama boss or join you in a cosham a nim. Your question is a wolf from Mra. Not you bet to me, I report to Shraj for investigations. Chief Justice and no crowd so bet me be say, whoa, what against the law? I am asking you. We are vetting Kasongo 99. Can the Chief Justice or Sonoma Mia only yet chocho? Debia would defend now, Countinia. What Jenny Papa ye, can she? Can Osunoma defend you? Can she open investigate? Yeah, Busa, we are asking questions. And time will be anytime catch them say, you had no crab at Ghana. You had no crab protected your Mahama Bino. John Mahama Bino, Edin Semuna, you bet Siomo. But we will make sure the truth and non quan the bit of a good governance. And that is why we are here. And that is why you see me on TV sometimes. It is because we want to use facts to protect and develop our nation. We want to use Nokre to govern Ghana. It is not personal. We don't hate anybody. We want the right thing to be done. I'm asking Kasongo 99, Afenyo Markins, aka Afenyo Markins. Ana Afenyo Markins, aka Kasongo 99. Do you owe Access Bank? The company that you mentioned, Korea, that is your company. That's the company which you are a director. Do they owe Access Bank? I'm asking you, Kasongo. This company called Korea, do they owe Access Bank close to 4 million cedis? And this company that you are a director, the Square Logistics Ghana Limited, do you owe Access Bank 18.4 million? Did you declare it? Did you tell Ghanaians that as a director, this is how much my company we owe? Have you committed a crime? Where we force Shraj to open. Can you face this? The Chief Justice has the right to do this, and I'm sending a message to, without due respect, the Chief Justice of Ghana, but I'm talking, I love you so much, Mom. The ball is in your court. Say, you are not a hypocrite. Because utwi jina sorry demu di nyamia semu preachi. No kure trodo ena ujina so. Iti Ghana say, ope Ghana ye, the Chief Justice, this is the time for you to activate your Chief Justiceism. For us to know that you came to serve and not to protect some people. Afenyo Markins, I'm going to show all your declaration forms. And after we show all your declaration forms, we will petition Shraj and the Chief Justice. Pray that your declaration forms has everything that you have spoken about. And it's not a case of assets and liabilities. There are any account. In the day, asset and liabilities are there. A yaw dia a woe any account. Also, a buying and son of office. Did you tell Ghanaians that oh, they can say their liabilities or their liability? Did you tell us about a car with the Kasongo 99? You see, please call Afenyo Markins. He is a public figure. His number is 020-796-0336. Tell him that we are vetting him here. Public officers, especially your constituents, want to know, and they are worried about what I'm talking about. That is why, as a public figure, we want to put your number out for people, your constituents, to call, because I am getting messages on my screen from your constituents that they need your number. They want to verify. Afenyo Markins' number is 020-796-0336. 020-796-0336. We want to ask your liabilities. Any area onyama or assets. Did you declare all this? If you didn't declare this, then it means you have committed a crime. And what makes it dangerous is that you are a lawyer. So you know the law. You have been in court. You keep telling Ghanaians, oh, I've been in this game for a long time. I know this game. So you mean you know the game. Meaning every decision you take, you know the reason why you are taking that decision. So if you did not add all these things to your asset declaration and liabilities, it means it was deliberate. You are a lawyer. I am not. My in-laws are lawyers. They have their law firms. Sometimes I go there, my in-law discusses cases. Oh, nice. But you are a lawyer. You know what is right. And you keep telling us you know everything about law. You are a self-made billionaire. At 21, you got married. 23, your wife is 22. And you went to UCC, you didn't complete. You bought a Benz BMW. You have a house with helicopter sitting on it. And you have a swimming pool, White House, and greenhouse. We get it. Baba, you get money. But did you declare them? Yes, only Jimmy ko anwaba manim bobisha ninsem. Only Jimmy ekosamo bo nwa. Snail. Samoko nwurem. So when you akwara ana oni jimifo eko nwurem se moko chiche nwa uduru ope na odi nka bo betre na de guna the bottom on complaining obedi we chia 10 miles but now kona se tupe utamo tupe na de show bagum na watama nwa ba na wa start complaining nwure we mu de aha esum dodo adan ya be sha we de we nso we akame nti ukope na wu snails 10 na we 8 na de gu ne bottom no mama no say hey we nya 8 kwasi ampanyi obedi we chi eno bi na a committee chairman de Afenyo obo na nwa obo no nyansatuo.
Even if you buy from the chief, this is
a simple thing. What is Kwame Nkrumah EI? We don't need history. You see, Afenyo Markins, when you go to, like people are saying, I didn't want to say it. There's this guy at Cape Coast Lands Commission. His name is Danso. Afenyo Markins put him there. He's from Winneba. That is the guy they are using to steal all the lands. There's one guy at Cape Coast. It's called Danso. It's Afenyo Markins' boy. I'll get you his picture tomorrow when I come on air. That is the guy they are using. He's at Cape Coast Lands Commission. They've stolen all the lands. But then, are you not surprised that Afenyo Markins say a black wabe can't same way? All that you have to do is publish the document and tell the world that this is what Ablakwa is talking about. This is the date. This is how much I paid. This is the area that it covers. Finished. Afenyo Markins is a man who likes to pull things from social media to read to people adverting, who says he's intelligent when it comes to the law. What is stopping Afenyo Markins from bringing this document and publishing and say, I have nothing to hide? This is the land I acquired, 99 years. Yes, this is where it covers. This is the year I acquired it. These are the people who thumbprinted or represented the government or represented the stools or the skins or whatever, or the clans. So what Ablakwa is saying is never true. Why is he not doing that and talking and talking? Because at least you admitted that you have taken Winneba for us for 99 years. So at least you have admitted. Why don't you show us the document that is contrary to what Okatakyie Blakwa is saying? Then all this nonsense will end. How many acres? Over 100 acres. So why don't you publish if you want people to know that you have not stolen from the people of Winneba and Gomua area? Why don't you publish for this thing to end? Those nonsense don't work for us. As we speak, you have stolen from us and you have stolen from the people of Winneba. So why don't you just put the documents out? Because Okatakyie Blakwa said this is public document Lands Commission gave to him. You can equally tell Okatakyie to publish for people to see. And you, Afenyo, if you want to prove to us, say, so just publish the document. As I say, so what are you scared of? You don't want people to see the details. You don't want people to know how you acquired Uria Gomua Fonsasi and Winneba Fonsasi. You are hiding that. Prove to us that you are not a thief and that you did not steal from the people who sent you to parliament to represent them. Also, what the right documents? Why do you have to go TV so? For some reason, you have moved away from Nipana and you are just speaking now. Give us documents. Show it to us. It is your property. Bonafide. I understand. Let us see if it is true. It's fine. What about you? Can you prove to us that what Okatakyie said was a lie? Till date, you are backing and backing and backing. And you are fooling the MPP people. We will press conference be MPP for chairman as a bosom or say Jimmy no general secretary the country say a bono or no jina or Jimmy Omunina or the Omumekiska. The guy is fooling the MPP. The guy is a liar. He knows how to lie. Afenyo Markins bet be detrom yoku obega senyo no Kayi. He is a liar. He's a confident liar. Osiefri ba omia ho. These are people who lie from their umbilical cord. What is stopping you, super lawyer Kasongo 99, from showing us the documents? Because my car papers are my car papers. I can give it to you. You can't take my car from me. My Benz, if I give you the documents today, you can still not sell it. You cannot take it away from me. It is my Benz. What is stopping you? Because you are the minority, the piglet minority leader who says you have not committed a crime before. Show us, because you have in your possession the 99-year document. But in all this, you have avoided showing us evidence. You are just speculating. You are contesting Okatakyie Blakwa who came with the document. Let's say Okatakyie was lying. What about you? You even went ahead to build a police station. Did you declare it? Winneba police station. Did you declare it? Your asset declaration. Did you add it to it? Where did you get the money to build a police station? You are saying somebody is living. You don't believe Okatakyie is paying this for rent. Where did you get money to build that police station? Did you declare your asset and liabilities? Because you said you have built a police station for Winneba. You are a criminal. You go to jail. You, me na me president can drink kauta uda ubini me kauda ubini long time, because everything that we are talking about, it points to say you are not trustworthy. You are just using the people. When you go more for Winneba for na woda da omo and was say real monsasi until you prove the document. I will hold on to what Okatakyie Blakwa is saying, because he said the document is from the Lands Commission. Where is yours? Anka uko MFA show this no, uko Joy News no, uko a city, uko GH1 no, nanka uko tankrata. Uko nanka uko tankrata. Now kwa ose MFA read it to Ghanaians. I want to prove to Ghanaians I am not a criminal and that I've declared everything. And they will say, oh, you're credible Kasongo. You have built a police station. This is your police station. I am asking you, Mr. Nice Guy who knows everything, who is clean, to the glory of God, this police station was renovated by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins, 20th day of November 2019. Where did you get the money? Because those monies, we need to know where it's coming from. If it's coming from your company, Excel or whatever, let us know. Did you declare? You see your criminality? You are the kind of people, omoma obia person about politics, you hide behind, I don't want ministerial position. Oh, I don't want ministerial position. And then you dupe the people. When we question you, you get angry, Kasongo. Afenyo, these are legitimate questions. These are questions. Because you were not prepared. It's because, okay, let's leave him. Or coffee or befriend the lawyers. Now, I'm publishing documents to prove to Ghana for say, oh, we are winning before us. You have done press conference upon press conference, spoke all the English, screamed, farted on yourself. OTT TV soon out to town and let's have a conversation. Still, won't share one document to prove say, we are a foot for assassin. Who are you, Kasongo? Who are you? When in Japan, your partner came here and took me to federal court. The court told me to provide evidence that whatever I put out there were factual. 250 pages I provided to the Federal Court of America, that every statement I've made about Kennedy Japan are factual. And these are the basis. I added videos, I added audios, I added transcript, I added everything. The court took my document and said, you are a journalist. Why can't you clean yourself? Because I've cleaned myself. Because you are not credible. Because who say, oh, constituents, no more Jimmy. Who Ghana for say, the more you are screaming, the more you make sense. You pass that stage, the stage where people scream and we thought they made sense. We are no more there again. It's the era of fact checking, the era of questioning the system, the era of credibility checking. You cannot just come and scream and walk out of town. You need to prove why you are credible enough to be respected and to be given that audience. My catch Ghana for, we will use truth. You don't know cray. Ever protect Ghana democracy. You be protect Ghana democracy. And people like Afenyo Markins, his likes, we will use the truth to expose you people. Right now, Ghanaians are waiting. Have you declared them? A Ghana with the Access Bank, over 24 million Ghana citizens. Have you declared your liability? Say, we are going to pull out your declaration forms from the first time you entered Parliament, ABC 2025. I am assuring you that, and I'm promising you that. Now, when we publish your asset declaration, how I'll get my document, it's not your business. You prove to Ghanaians that Nyoma Wachron Wobuno, their one channel, and why you are not supposed to be, you need to prove to us why we are not supposed to kick you out of Parliament. I'll let the world know, because you're a liar. And every liar is a thief. And we cannot entertain people like you in our Parliament. We will let the people know the liars in our politics. We will weed you people out. We will make sure you have no space. Because we want to build a country where speculation does not have a room. Jandam. Misinformation and disinformation will never play a role in the Ghana we are resetting. This is a Ghana where we are going to use facts to build. So if you are not ready to live with the facts, to protect your credibility with the facts, do not come close to power, because we are aggressive. The new Ghana, the new men and women, the young people coming, we are not foolish. We are not in 1992. The 442 formation will not work again. We will stick with the truth. We will bring the facts and we will expose you. Let us see the documents. Let the people of Gumwa, Winneba, the Efutu people see the documents. Omasasia Wajino, 99 years. Let them see who and who gave it to you. I will also publish your asset forms, your assets and liabilities. I will let Ghanaians know you went on TV to tell us the things you own, how multi-million-dollar deals, how you got multi-million-dollar deals, and how we should respect you. We didn't go out there. You went out there. So we will let the people know what you put in that form. I keep saying we are all messengers without a Bible or a Quran. We are messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Kasongo 99. Now it's on you to prove yourself. And we give you 48 hours. The people of Efutu, the people who gave you the power, you have taken their property, they want to know. Prove to them that you are not a thief. Prove to we Ghanaians who have been feeding you every single day without taxes that you are not a criminal. For now, we will not take Akujato's statement. We will take your documents. Until you do that, you are seen as a thief. After this short break, I'll take calls and end tonight's show.
Hello.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Kayi, this is Jawula from Tamale. Okay. We are watching our people very closely. Even Kevin, up to now, some of our colleagues are still lying down in the hospital because of to defend this, our democracy. Some of us, we voted, number one, we voted to restore our democracy. Second, to unite Ghanaians. And then third, all the government lands they took. When you come to Tamale, there's a place called Old Airport, GBC land. They sold everything for themselves. So NDC should be very careful. Because, look, Kevin will suffer for this party. So they should be very careful. So that is my advice I am giving.
Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello? Yes. That's you. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Because that's Auntie Achmago.
Auntie Achmago. Kasa.
The big can hear the washing. And then Afenyo Markins who has some idea about me. I near Tia Wasi. Now, Michelle, no, Omania, what they soon admire. But that's a power.
Mr. Medasi, thank you very much. I think one of the lines, is struggling. May try to get that line up. Hello, caller. Good evening.
I can from TK, make a self in a team schedule.
TK Kasa.
Kevin, I'm sure on a jumper who demand. We say, baby, I will cap my nigga, Casepa, Nessa. I can down for a Jumana or Moya. Say NDC for no, or more, ya point your mono, or multi pay lawyers for. Say Beya or be catch and then be a no correct or make me take you on. Untimi a Jimmy Fui. Or Mutimitina, say, say, your mama koto car $60 million. A black any no correct or more than free will be Caribbean chiro. Share I Abamba, as someone woke out to so free or more than ain't a win pass or Mobania sound or phone or meet or my chap or Mobana running social media TVs. Say, Obi Obeka Semono, say, or Monsieur Silcourt, and MPs and ministers for no more office on. Let's say a car assem, let's a Monsumun Timmy and Caribbean nurse and Ukraine. Yeah, before now, but some of you back Assembia, who feels as some I can walk Bobby, as some can also and Yano Crack, and so we take action. And Jam myself, lawyer for another Kevin Becca and son, what they hear you. Nippon one Casawati. And to be unpaid, will be a bit monitor in Facebook, in Twitter, and Bibia, say, be will be canceled because Enema Ghana Bedua. As some Enyan Crump like Jandam Guana, Ediabudua.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm for another call. I think one of the lines is not responding, but we're going to use one line today. When it responds, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm sure. Time no deal. Ubia enya sa free room ni biom ending kwasa some Ghana. No, it's done. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Evening, Kevin. Baja Poma.
Divya Boko.
Madam, yes.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm on Monday Juma pa na NDC for no and some of kana esom omotini.
Yeah.
No. Yada was in so yam kopon shira na Kevin my chow high or WhatsApp me was send me catcher
so try me high beam which am high or say try me high beam so WhatsApp number hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, good evening, go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah, me also.
Oh, Kevin Bajo wafam kwame magasa fi asenfosu.
Okay.
Okay. Kevin. Ma enyama lokodo no. Amemo hu da sisi a ode obi bia sisi youth no ya dwene da MPP nyama wo wie. Nkofo edo wotumo prosecute one. Sisi obi ana dwene da menyama no do.
Yeah.
Obi ala twa na kwana obafo afanya de hwe 99 years. Aren. Na so many years na owo won ko tege 99 years a. Ina da mutamen na langa so ta se. Na langa so ta se. Nti yan wada hode owo. Na jandam bia so bia be make bia so na akelen. Yen mokwan mo bia mogunya president in Masi.
That's it. Thank you very much.
All right,
thank you. All right. Infantifono wakasa also obia nyua obitima be president in Masi. It's very, very important to be protected the president of the republic. You didn't know cre ever protecting no obi dia trouble or see a face no. Hello caller.
Ago.
You go Fantini.
Ago to the line.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Echo a speaker. Yema the timeline. Wanya yema boy NDC for one boys no and petition President Mahama do only for the me 12 million. Can walk and want some now what's one out. Why they on CBBR or Kodono?
So the information I'm getting, I think I need to speak on this. Maminka, the information I'm getting about this video is that when this statement was made in November before the elections, the speaker confronted a Angel FM owner. It is part of the reason why this dog was sacked from Angel FM. But I don't want it to end there. Because people cannot just walk after making allegations like these. Sir Angel for Pamkrama we are, he still needs to face the law because not everyone knows that was the reason why he was sacked.
Yes.
So the reason why he was sacked was because of this statement in November. And what I know is the speaker's office approached the radio station to tell them that this statement is false. But that is not my problem. Speaker occupies a public seat. He occupies a seat that is for Ghana or a speaker of Ghana's parliament. So anyone who makes derogatory statement or mislead the public or creates some false allegations and I say creates a news about the speaker, that person needs to answer to Ghanaians. So we the people are who basically have employed speaker. No, we are speaker's employer. And we demand that anybody who denigrates the speaker, the president, or the chief justice, that person needs to answer to us. And I don't care the negotiations or the conversations that went on behind the scenes for Kweku Ating to sack that dog. I want the law of this land to deal with this dog. And it is very important.
Your support on that. That's the reason why I can be a legal team because speaker you are supposed to have a legal team to take the matter up because of the public interest. Ghana image is very important.
Thank you very much.
The second one is that's all there. Atu forcing. Atu forcing. Ombi se oforata mayende data bank yes kana you one for 3 years good question.
Marty, good question. Hello, caller. All right, this caller. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Hello, can I tell you? My patron, your mom, do man, you want car, you see Ghana. Because a corona for a bono, and your corona. After so the part of my parents are broken, one who or catch and say, who use strategy, and who use strategy, use strategy. And so, like, don't push me. Oh, and I'm quite anything for that. So, my idea, pa, say, Oma, like, they are, you'll be able to push you more around. They are very young, energetic guys. They are out there. Ya mama mo ne dumapa. Na mo ye na ya vet mono. Musumunye a good example that Emma Ghana. Apart from that, another thing I'm person can say a friend saying young guys now omo ye adwuma no like omo gyina hɔ they are not shaking eti no enye very na Afenyo Markins so questions no obisa no o diverti bebre we sit time bebre eno na didn't talk we nyina ba eti they to hold him accountable.
Thank you. I really appreciate your call. Hello caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Kasamitio.
Because Efutu.
Efutu for the end of ya juma sa sing 99 years. More than wanted to all.
What the man you?
The man kwa
men can that.
Afenyo. Bibintium.
Say Ayona on Bibian.
Oh, that's his mind.
Yeah, on the time you're now on say the man or two but you're scrutinizing me Ankas.
Martin, I'm sure Fantini. All right. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good morning, Dr. Taylor.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
We are allowed to ask me about four. After about a year, Kasungu, a year after your Asamo solo. Coming Mastro, MC is now, you know, Mr. Mawadinko, a year at the Romaya, Nampinifobi, our regions are Umbasomope, in the park. Conscious to be one more, I'm person. A bit of offensive
Dabi. Boss. Let's not start to muddy the water. There's a process. There's vetting. Let us see how it goes. The power chow.
Okay, Matthias, about your money.
Mate.
Now, Afenyo Markins, so Afenyo Markins. Many who say, Nipa was saying him, Mamma was saying him because sometimes the people say, question go back to Nasikurapa. Which you say, when you question or leading the person MP, meaning that you're free. But you be question, which you say, yes, the be a minimum say, I know, if I should be questions. When I was a leader, I would be MPP anymore. Oh, Dabi, and then this is the please help them. Akwa we go kokonu. Mo mu siwo. Na grassroots kwa yo video ni wo grassroots wo pa na say omo do mo pere ko dia ene e o make 2028 we na ye Ghana me da say.
Thank you very much. Hello caller. All right, Mamba caller. Hello caller.
Hello Kevin.
Yes,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Pacho Pome.
Bibia Boko.
Good. Me kasa fi Kumasi. Na I am Dopa there. Want to meet TV, them Jandam now warrior. That is what they are doing in Kumasi. Most of the radio stations work can send their own name. And people are beginning to have secondary mind about NDC. I am Dopa there with the Madden Pochomunion, called the Madden Home Pamam. Because Kumasi radio station is the television brave. That is what they do. They say things that are never true. And Ubi you feel as if the NDC is a kind of devilish party they were power or by big guamino. Intimania Jepade out Bomodna and them to me, them Jandam Nakawas and Pocho Bomodna monitor. Them Asante Kumasi radio stations na TV stations no. Now you guys killed that Jandam na in a very short time no. Ubutu was saying even the Bewona doing as if the NDC said they came to Ghana to destroy everything. Mama, one very good example. Now, Obrika there, Wafa, we this friend and direct this COB, the CEO because of needing us Sanitizing to know, and this won't pay the position in the mano. And they said this for over 1 hour. I know what discuss this issue because the name alone.
Boss, Mamika Bibincho. Mamika Bibincho. These people, they still don't understand the Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Those people who sit on radio and doing these things, they still don't understand. That is why it will be tough for the NPP to come back and win power again. They still don't understand. And that is what we have been telling them for the past 8 years. Oh, wait, Jimmy. These things, this is the new world. Yeah, man, maybe an agency or Teokrasia, only BBN or WhatsApp group more. Sorry, WhatsApp group no.
Exactly.
Ain't it? Or joining Makua. Somebody will share the information, somebody will share the truth, somebody will share the lie. So the same way they are thinking, say, Omuji said, Dipabia, Omu Rich Omu Young Crassi for no, and no, Ashoko Mahama winning 1.8 million gap. The next time is going to go to 2.2 million. So don't worry yourself. We will do our job. We will enlighten the people. Don't underestimate. They are proven in this election. So many Ghana, and majority of them are beginning to understand that development in here. And to me, I don't worry myself. I just want us to hold people accountable when they misinform or disinform. Thank you, boss.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. I'm in for another caller. Don't stress yourself on that. Hello, caller.
Yes, hello?
Yes.
Is it Loud Silence TV?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I want to contribute to your show. Which numbers can I call?
Look for the number and call, please. This is the number, but I think you are not ready. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
You
have a call.
Yeah, I'm just a class here. It was like my Bobo Magana. My this year, made my English phone say, Premium Kusia. Now, almost a dear Befino. Premium Kusia, no more Tassi Befino. And so when you say the same group here, they've never changed ever since generation. What a power would you come across? Yeah, said the Akumuka. It's me won't come up and see who almost the same thing 1 inch. There's a man that Afenyo Kokojino deep could also say, was the kid who be rare mentally settling. Wow. I'm shameless was not about 10 years only Ditro would a new. Okay? And she said, oh my, Jam lose the credit. Kind of European before no Kokugu. Amen. There's some kind the check at almost forever and ever. So mine yet. Almost Jam almost for the same thing. Don't say, anything a begu, no more green one. One pay this immediately, one pay a year. So much Jimmy Sabi, my can a year. So much you want to go a credit. No more empty.
Obicra, we answer winning power. And Tiakas away in D1. So would Jimmy say, because of the power you wanted.
Oba can be him. No self for James Acosa. I'm not about to happen. What an insult. Can you cannot? Or when you ban, I come on with you. I don't play any one or many about what I bet I was air you be. A book in a private now air you be 1 minute. Nothing before I'm gonna work or more. Ya Bobby Petro. I'm a mumma, Monia, baby, I'm almost no. Not a much mama, almost do your question beam. And 8 Madam would be said, they should not sit an inch of power to these people.
Thank you very much.
On the
all right, thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. All right, I'm in far away. Hello, caller. You're about 7 minutes to end today's show. Hello, caller.
Sir?
Yes, Kasamitio.
Good evening. Apo,
you have a call.
I'm sure for Nejuma Ariama Gam. Oh, Maria no in whom now so a boy Ghana free now on your work. Okay, MPP. Your one MPP. But when you made that, they be a one to foot to Ungu. Now, my wapa the wire. Why, my cousin, Winniba. Now, Casara Kafa, a funny market no. By a wicked man. By a very, very wicked. Then, go to me, MPP, it's no Akasa. I say, me, reality. Say, go to me to a pet, natural. Maybe go to Nancy, the other job. Kayi, special vote. One bar by full coconut ball, or bar no different. Prepare our boy, and patrol this, and pampa, naturally so. Into a very bad. No, you can go for being him. No, appointed, no, a bronco for no. I tell us away that no, or bro. No, you put a bro and would get left permanent on boom. No, I follow enough for police station. Into our fellow market, getting with my man, or a wicked man.
Hello, caller. We need about 4 ankasa na eka no. Omo so omo MP we. Afenyo, can you hello caller?
Hello.
Good evening, madam. Go ahead.
Good evening, Kevin. Hello.
Kasamitio, mitonka.
Me ba chamu media kakra me kan say. E futu no ye bom pa 2028 no. We beti ma kogina. Na sa ma na ye na free ho. Oka ho e na aboache festival ni nyina atsei. Se so mu de sa de na ye politics. Ama se se wu ni ba ho eni gine mi ho. Enkununa ne doso. Simida me empire me boni say 2028 no. Ye be pu obi di na kogina ho. Na sa ma na ye na free ho kra ama efutufo e ho aton. This media kakra me kan.
Thank you. Aboache asmo be kan yi. Aboache. Sometimes I ask myself, say, now some of the Aboache festival, minimum say futu for ne didia. Na Ochin bi omokoche no. Ochin obebe say. And I'm say Enti Aboache mudi here from Titi. Ebe sin ne. We all know say the world nyoma sisa. Nyoma ne wo in the 1820s, the 1920s, the DND, it's no more there, especially in this new era where in one class be no more doors no ebi ni ho saa. Inti there was a day na me hwa Aboache na omakoche otwen bi otwen obe say and na be 30 day chi otwen ba omakoche otwen ba and na nipa be 50 yeah na say na otwen we 14 years otwen onyini be 7 months abrochia anka animal de ndiefo aba adba kokot the paper betarebo to say ade amoye no otwen ba na makoche do because time na misua no ye kasi yakochi Aboache yakochi die o so otwen a che say na esi achi aboa it be ka che mo say emwe mo hwini nyina manasa mo sore na mugu wuro pe na mo da bagina kwa ni aso atoko nkran inti mo we dey just advise to mo amudi Aboache no. So can't you people just get like 10 deers, bear 10, and just fence them and feed them a whole year? You feed them. Inti mo feed him for a whole year. You will get a deer and also otwen ojina ho be say. And I said most starting kakaka within 2 years mo benya ntwen o mo gina ho be say. Then you fence them. Ebia, you get 5 plots of land and an acre. You put them in there naturally. They feed. They can't jump the fence. Inti Aboache ni bedura. No makwa yi baako. Bokan kofogu nwuremu a. No mo yi sa healthy one baako na ojina na so no. Otwen franka mankwa no. Na makwa ko jano na obia mache no na mo de na ba. Na mo be kire se mo otwen franka mankwa. Na otwen mo gichi de I say Bulgaria. Obu to be your chibi or chini jinawa. Would be sure china say last almost your chibi on. Me sure china then the pano corners now or chimpa or jinawa. Take me would me fansusu. I said Abua Papon, I said and there's also bempa. Now or me say now we or chimba this is abuse. Na makochi ochimba na ya chabwa achi pet watch pet munya emwa no munya we na munchi be 5 na mungu mfom gu kejim na mbo mo grass na mwa no mbo mo fertilizer na mwa ngina omo na aso na the night before Aboache no na mu kam ma no gu wura mu a na ma kire mo so these are the baby a wo se mu gina ye be release me ensa eye den a mo benya ba akwa ache no mo kire mo de abatown say ya chi ba ako mo de mo kwa emwa na ya wo mo no pet no. This is abuse of antelope and abuse of deer. Into me ba beti a company in Ghana protection of deer and antelopes around a futu Afenyo Markins 99. Agwa what now? Ba move futu Aboache.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No answer mine. Aboache. You will for Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. It was a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you super why round what? It was for Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan.
I've heard people say, oh boss, Mr. SO, the fun is the finding of the deer and also the rituals. The finding of the deer, we have heard you. Release the deer. Because when you release the deer, they'll go into the forest. Then you can find the deer. Because at least you know out of 10 deer, so you get a healthy one. 5 out of 10 deer, so you get about 3 healthy ones. Abrofu to be for abrocheba. Some of have watched no more pet. One child boy. I watch it almost to meet your chimney. I said, also the better do be come. And there's also a wapapon. No, I want a phone or sukra on Tiba. Also, I wanted to soon you say, where there you try to corner the year. My mom, I was so for the jack. Afenyo Markins, we are sassy. Moja kakra na nanu so benyano so a mako chi pets and nobody man nanu. Jandam there, we will fight it. We will destroy every jandam. We will make sure say you no cre achichire Ghana. Moswa muntumi mpie. This year Donald Trump agumu kakra. Inti mu betumi pie kakra. Ba mo hwɛ mo hu yi. List no ye de akɔ MPP Atlanta chapter ye de mo de bɛka ho inti ye de akɔ. Inti ice bɛkyekyɛ mo. Right now the akɔ ne say ye selection kakra wo mu. Names near the kɔɛ no. And the reason why I selected in say we were able to locate some people so easily. Obi a ofele forms ni bia no na address ka ho. So we realized that there were some people they were easy to locate. It made my guy say listen here the choir no about 30% they are presenting. And me ya say around New York and in New Jersey. A man for me fee. It is disheartening, says Sadi we be see, but I will say see. You do some time I will send you maybe see nani pebi etinyo maybe asi. Obi because Kevin Taylor bonko for you moboa. Medie maka. Oboa obi anko fie mate. Iti aseme wo hono no.